my beautiful soul family, and welcome to your all signs, what you don't see coming in. I hope that you're all doing well. This is from July 7th to the 13th. So I did it all signs again this week, of course, because I was still recovering on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And finally, when I started feeling better and more grounded and, a lot of rest and integration and downloads took place, I feel much better this week. So hopefully by next week, I'll return to doing, your individual signs, your weeklies. And I will be tackling I'll be also tackling um, the previous readings that I have to do for my subscribers that have been waiting for me very patiently, I must say. And I appreciate them so much. While I was going through so much at this time, so I appreciate them like being very supportive of me. For those of you that did uh, write to me for rituals, I have a lot of stuff coming in, and I can't. It's not something that I have written down and I can give it to you. I have to work with your energy. I have to speak with spirit, and when I do those rituals for you, it takes a bit of time. So just I know some of you have already received it, and the others that are waiting, just be patient, please. I will come to you as soon as I have free time to bring it to you. But I will, if it takes me a month, I will do it. Okay. You have my word. And for those of you that are on the waiting list for a reading, you're there. And if you want to add, if you want to add your name to the waiting list for readings, all you have to do is email me and just say, I would like to be added to the waiting list, and I will add you. If you want a ritual, then you ask for a ritual. But just remember, I'm going to start out with the people that have messaged me like weeks ago, right before I come to you. So just be patient, and it's all in divine timing. What else did I want to say? Well, Mia is doing great. There she is behind me. I, for me, Mia, it does not. I mean, I had cats in the past, okay, and not like this one. She is very different from any cat I ever had. Like, I know that some cats are very independent and they say, oh, cats, you don't have to really take care of them. They take care of themselves most of the time. All you have to do is feed them and pet them and love them, but you can't hold them. Well, Mia's always in my arms. She sleeps on top of my head most of the time, or around my neck, or whatever, any position, whatever she sleeps. And she follows me all around the house all the time. And if I like pass, like let's say she's somewhere lying around, lying down or playing, and if I pass by, she will stop doing what she's doing, and she'll like meow. It's like saying hi. Oh, hi, Mia. And then I go hug her. We have our hugs. We have like a couple of hugs that we do per day. That She's amazing, and um, and I don't tell her like, yeah, I put her there because last time what I did was like I put her over there, and then she kept coming here and laying on the on the carpet, and I said, you know what, I'll just put her tree behind me. I don't put her there. She just like, as soon as she knows, as soon as I take out my bell and she hears it, she hears my bell, right, or my chime. She just like, it's like clockwork. She'll come there and stay up there, and she just sleeps. She's such a cute little cat, kitten. And she is gonna. I am getting her neutered next week, so she's going for. Yeah, I'm getting her neutered, and that's it. So, what else can I say? Well, I hope that your week has been going well as well. I don't know how you. A lot of people I know, they're not. Some of you are not feeling it. Some of you are feeling the abundance. You're starting to see changes. Other views aren't. It depends what you're tuned into. Like if you like, I don't know if I'm not saying like, I'm just speaking in general. Like if like for example you're like tuned into the TV, and let's say you're always on TikTok or Instagram, let's say you're always on your phone, you're absorbing a lot of not just positive energy, but you're also absorbing a lot of negative energy, because if you watch the news, or because if you're on TikTok, they're going to talk about things that, and there is people out there, and there is creators out there, I do really realize this, that they make people scared. They put fear into situations. It depends, like the way they'll say things, and people will, So it's important at this time to like what spirit is telling me, and which wants me to share with you is at this time. It's really even though maybe it's summertime in where you live or winter time, it doesn't matter. But it's you have to create space for yourself, okay, and really like take time for yourself and put boundaries. Like, I know if you have family and small children, I understand you need to attend to your children. I get that, but like after that, you need to attend to yourself, right? Whether when you put them to sleep, or if they go to school, or if they go to daycare, or whatever the thing is with, okay. But you, and yeah, even if you are working, you have to find time for yourself, okay, and really integrate all the beautiful downloads that we're getting, okay, with the Schumann resonance, and the solar flares coming in, and the downloads that we're getting. It's important to rest, and it's important to take care and love yourself in the way that you drink, eat, and think and feel. Okay, so Spirit wants you to take time for yourself and ground yourself a lot this time, because around in the world right now, things are so chaotic, right? Goes up and down, up and down, and up and down, and your nervous system will not accept that. Okay, your nervous system is going to be, if your nervous system is out of whack, it's because you're operating under fear. You need to trust the process of what's taking place right now. Okay, and I can't really get into that much more, because then I won't be able to do the y'all signs, and I don't want to do a long intro like I did last time, which I think that that's what's going to happen again. But the intros are for me to talk to you, and so how how people say, how you do? Well, spend time in nature, hug a tree, like literally hug a tree, like walk barefoot on the floor if you're able to, if it's not winter time, you're, you could, but you could put your hand do in plants, like the soil. You could put your hands in there if you like. If you're in the winter time. In the summertime, go hug a tree. Go in nature. Look at the small things in life, like what you need to be grateful for. Meditate. Ground yourself. Stay away from the news. Stay away from drama. Stay away from gossip. Just stay away from everything that is not aligned. And if you have to be a hermit, then be a hermit for a little bit, right? And staying strong in your sovereignty. You are the light. Okay, you are the light. You are love. That's the frequency. The frequency is love. You cannot have one foot in the fear and one foot in the love. You have to put 2 feet in. And right now there's a split that's taking place. Okay, there's a split from 3D to 5D. And have faith. Believe in whoever you want to be, your angels, God, whatever it is. If you need some type of extra faith, or go to a church if you need to go to a church. Some people do like to go to visit churches, because there's angels around, or just find your sanctuary wherever it is, whatever that means. Maybe for some of you it could be exercise. For others of you, it's dancing, singing, being creative, painting, writing. Just stay in the zone and stay focused on you, and take time for yourself, and set boundaries with friends, family, or anybody. It's very, very important at this time. Okay, so that's it. Now I have my beautiful crystal. It's so long. I have this crystal. It's a moon, of course. I always carry it around with me. So now we're going to do the clearing for every sign as I go down. We're going to start with Pisces. We're going to go all the way down to Aries. Thank you for all being here. Thank you for all your love and support. It means the world to me. And know that I love you and I'm watching out for you. Okay, so now let's get started. Hi, Pisces. You're up first. Okay, so I did make a mistake. Not that you did not have your video up. What I did was that the mistake was that I put the wrong zodiac sign for your reading. But I did do your Pisces reading. But I'm going to put you first today. So we're going to start with the clearing first for Pisces. Let's just clear the energy and space for me and you. Perfect. I'll leave this here. And we'll do my mom's bell. And we'll do the spray. Perfect, perfect. And let's get started with your reading. So what don't you see coming, Pisces? This is from July 7th to the 13th. I'm just going to take out one card here to give you something. Maybe for you will be a confirmation. For those of you, this is going to be something you need to know. Anywhere you have Pisces in your in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If this read of Pisces does not resonate, then look at your rising, your moon, your Venus, and your North Star. Okay, my beautiful dolphins, mermaids, babies, my baby sharks. Let's see what you've been through or what you're going through right now, what you need to know. Okay. For Pisces. Okay, perfect. What Spirit is saying is it's important to focus at this time. Focus on what you truly want. This could be also about love too. You know, do you want love? And of course, it's important to love yourself first. But yeah, stay focused. You are being guided at this time. Okay, so trust the flow. Okay, you're being guided towards maybe a friendship that could turn into love. Okay, there could be a friendship here that's turning into love. There's a focus on this. Maybe it's about your friendships, but you are being guided. I think that you are being guided here. Okay, and there's like two paths that are crossing, is what I'm picking up. And here you are in your home. Okay, safe. I feel there's stableness here in the home. Okay, very happy in the home at this time. Things are going well in a home. Could be celebration in the home. I feel that both of you, or if you are with someone here, if whatever the case is, it's like you need to go with the flow with this. Okay, there is focus here on, could be a friendship that's turning into something else, and keep your focus, keep your eye on your, like, keep your focus on something here that you truly want. Maybe you want something steady. Okay, something steady. When I say steady, like you want something with great foundation, and usually it starts up with friendship before it goes into anything else. So let's see now. Okay, what's happening for you? I'm going to take out my cards. Okay, Pisces. One more time. Okay, let's see what's happening for you. If I need to, I have to say something if I completely forgot. This card wanted to come out. The more came into your own reading, I said the card wants to come out. Yeah, it's right here. That's where you are. Okay. Neptune is already getting ready, or is already at this time in retrograding in Aries. Okay. Nice. Okay. What you don't see coming is that there's some type of freedom. Freedom in what? Patterns, people, toxic situations, could be addictions, could be anything here. Okay. Freedom. But you don't see this coming because right now, Neptune being in retrograde, okay, you're not going to see something here. Yes, you're being tested with your intuition, of course, you are. Okay. And it's a time to take a step back and reevaluate everything here. There is a message coming in for you. Okay. As you're integrating this, releasing, pay attention to your dreams. Very important. Okay. There's a new era taking place here for you. There will be a message coming in very quickly. And this person, or this, whatever the situation is that's coming in to communicate with you, they are kind of heartbroken here, or they have sorrow, they have heaviness around their heart. This could be physical, this could be emotional, spiritual, whatever it is here. And they've been through a lot, okay, but they are overcoming it. There's an overcoming. I don't think that it's anything negative, because they're overcoming the situation. I feel that there's a new beginning, and they want to maybe thank you for, maybe some of you have awakened them, or it could be vice versa, but you have awakened them in a way, like you were the catalyst for them, you were the teacher for them. I do feel that, okay, and I do see you taking charge over this triumph, whatever that you had to go through, okay, because what you don't see coming is freedom. For some of you, could be also divorce, but it doesn't have to be divorce, but freedom from anything that's toxic, okay, anything that addictions, whatever it is that, or you're bonded to, or people or situations. I feel that you did clean up here, and you're going to take your power back, and you're moving forward with conviction. Very beautiful. There's also an energy that you are making progress, and something is going to take flight. Something is coming in divine timing, okay? This could also be a person or job or situation that's coming in, and it's all in divine timing. You feel it, okay? You're feeling it. And something, I feel there's going to be business. There's going to be, like, your guides are going to be speaking to you. You're going to feel it more, like, if you are grounded, and you are aware of your signs coming through, it's going to be shown to you. And like I said, it's in divine timing, and there's a energy of moving forward. And there's a beautiful healing that's taking place for you in your relationships, or anything of your past year, okay, where I feel like you made amends, there's been exchanges, and maybe at times, you miss people in your life, or and the sun shining on this just shows me that there's going to be, like, something here that's going to be very, what's the energy here, it's going to be very, good vibration, maybe with people of your past, because now a lot of the planets are going to be going retrograde at this time. So it's very, it could be 100% that people will be coming back. But I feel that the exchanges are really good here, and it's positivity. It's about, returning to a sense of awe, or returning to innocence here. There's an energy, like, of that, and good vibrations, and positivity, and happiness, and just a lot of things going on here. And could be I have a lot of signs here, okay, but I'm not going to go with the signs because there's so many. But uh, there's a bigger picture in this situation, okay, and someone is realizing this, okay, and what I'm seeing is that they're taking action, right? So now we're going to clarify some of the cards here. Let's clarify the moon with the devil reversed here. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, you want things to come into balance. You released everything. There was been mistakes. There's been regrets. You did the work, Pisces. Okay, and you're taking the higher road here. Okay, you're taking the higher road, and there's a lot of things that you will not accept anymore. Period. Whatever that spirit tries to bring you to test you, nope, nope, nope. I'm not interested. You're going to be rejecting a lot of things here. This is like a new sense of freedom, and you want things to come into balance in your relationships, in your friendships, or anything, in work, whatever it is, okay, with your colleagues, that whatever you give, you're receiving. And you're also taking stock at everything right now, right? Of, maybe you're comparing things, or you're saying, how far have I come up to now? Like, you're really looking and taking inventory. Or just reflecting on something here, okay? And what you truly want is things to come into balance, which I do feel that that's what's going to take place. Now let's focus on this message that's coming in for you, Pisces. Okay. Yeah, there is an offer coming in. That's for sure. Okay, but we're going to look at this first, what fell through. Yeah. Okay, but someone here has been holding back. Okay, maybe someone was holding back to open their heart to you. They wanted to talk to you, but they didn't know how to. Okay, and they had to go through a lot of challenges, but they overcame these challenges, and I feel that they overcame their sorrowness, like SORROWNESS. Okay, I feel like they overcame some type of grief here, whether it was physical or emotionally here. They overcame them, and yes, maybe they were holding back. Maybe someone here had, heart problems too could also be that, but he overcame it. And what I'm being shown is that better times are coming ahead. There is a union here. Someone's coming in to give a message, and there is a union. Okay, and this is your destiny. There's a wish that wants to be granted for you, Pisces, and it's coming in. And it's about faith. Being your faith is going to be restored when this happens. You can say, what? Yeah, exactly. Some of you might be relocating or moving, but this is a beautiful transition. Okay, and whatever this offer is, okay, it's very successful. It's a very successful, whatever this means. It could be an offer uh, that of work, okay, or a friendship, or a union that's coming in, or a job, or something here. It could be something you're working on, and it shows me that's going to be very successful. And it's all about what you're passionate about here. You got the King and Queen of Wands on 2 fire signs. It doesn't have to be, but that's the energy of the fire energy here. And it's about confidence and passion here, and how you had to show yourself again to the world, like, and how, because you had to rebuild, or someone here rebuild, but there is definitely a union here. Okay, let's look at the Chariot. You're taking your power back here. Yeah, some of you might be get money to maybe some of you are going to be receiving some type of money to buy a car or a vehicle. It could be any type of vehicle here. Okay, but there is some type of gift that's coming in. It's something steady, and you're taking charge and you're moving forward with it, after all the difficulties here. Give me one more card for that. Yeah, and there's going to be celebrations around you, and there's a judgment that's coming in. So definitely there's a judgment, right? And celebrations. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands here. Okay, as you're making progress slowly, things are going to start shifting. I think it's when, has to do with Uranus and Gemini, probably, when things are going to shift over here for you, or they probably have already shifted. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, so you were at one point maybe undecisive about something. You were sitting on the fence about it. Some of you had to take time out to heal, to rest, okay, to figure out things, to get clarity that you needed. Maybe you were feeling stuck. You were thinking negative about things. But what Spirit's showing me is that you completed a cycle here. And slowly you've been making progress. And I feel that even though this reading is for the month of July, I feel the month of August, things are going to take a turn. Venus energy here. Okay. You planted seeds. You manifested something here. And you're waiting for the harvest to come in. There's new opportunities that are going to present themselves to you because you've been putting a lot of energy and long hours into something. It's important to listen to your heart, okay, what your heart tells you. Let's look at the Six of Cups, the Sun. Yeah, someone here. Okay, let me see. You have a lot of knowledge here. Okay, this card wanted to come out. Okay. So you are leaders out there. You're leading others. You're guiding others, or it could be someone that's guiding you. Could be some of you. This could be a marriage as well. This is about Mercury going retrograde. Perfect. What I'm being shown is that you have to take the higher road in a situation. You have a lot that you're carrying within you. You're being very quiet about it. But not in a bad way, though. I don't see that. I just feel that you've just been really to yourself and trying to find different perspectives in every situation here and what you need to do. And, if you were stagnant for a while, if you were stuck for a while, or just like in a, not doing well for a long time here, what I feel is that you're going to surrender to these energies, and there's going to be important decisions that you have to make. Important decision. Communication is going to be the key. But remember, when Mercury goes retrograde, right? When Mercury goes retrograde, just remember that, there could be delays and there could be miscommunication and things might not say. So just be careful when the Mercury goes into retrograde and how you're going to communicate with others. What I'm being shown is they have a lot of knowledge. I have the Empress and the Emperor and the King and Queen of Wands that showed up in your reading. Okay. what I'm being shown also, there's a lot of synchronicities and a lot of good things are taking place. Uh, you're going to the next level. Okay, that's because you completed a cycle here, and it's about you, or it could be someone around you that's going to take charge. Someone's taking action. There's action being called here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next week, hi Aquarius, and let's get started with your read. First, we're going to clear. Okay, perfect. And my mom's bell. And then, last but not least, the spray. Well, Aquarius, how are you all doing? Thank you for joining me for your all signs from July 7th to the 13th. What you don't see coming. Aquarius. Anything else for Aquarius? Okay, that's it. Okay. Yes, okay, I'll tell them that. Okay. So you have a few cards that came out here. You got affluence. So there's going to be allies coming in a sense where there's going to be collaborations, people helping up. Like you're going to the next level. Like people coming in could be business deal, could be friendships, relationships, whatever it is. But it's like there is an energy where there's a lot of helping taking place here for you. It's important that it's time to stay grateful for what you have. Okay, stay grounded. Light a candle as well. Okay, of what you're grateful for. Okay, lighting a candle maybe, and having a candle meditation will work out for you, for some of you, and in terms of gratitude, what you need to be grateful for. All of you are going to be traveling. They're saying that there's safe travel for you. Beautiful. There is a key, okay, opening the lock, okay, a talisman here. There's a key to opening or closing something, of course. And Spirit says that you have the power. Listen to your intuition, okay? Use the water element, because since you're an air sign, use the water element, okay? There's some type of water element that you need to use. If you need a ritual for that, you can ask me for a water ritual. I do have. But definitely here, stand in your power. You have the power here. You need water. There's something about water. Maybe you need to be near water. Maybe you have to take a shower and just let the water pass through you, not through you, but over you. Let go of the everyday energies that you carry. If you're traveling, you are safe. You can be opening or closing a door, stay in gratitude, and there's going to be a lot of people coming in to help you. Okay, so now we are going to start with your reading. Let's see what's happening for you, what you don't see coming. Anywhere you have Aquarius in your chart is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, claim it. If not, look at your other placements. You could look at your rising, your moon, Venus, and your North Star. Okay, let's see. Aquarius. Oh, this card wanted to come out. This card just wanted to come out. And we know which card it is? The Fool. There's a new beginning. Okay, I'm going to put it back into the deck. See if it comes through. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. The Five of Pentacles, first card out. Some of you feel left out. You feel in the cold. Maybe you feel like a partner is not around you as much. Um, Maybe the house you live in, there's a cold effect, like feeling alone in the house. Like, imagine you have a big house and you feel all alone in it, feeling left out, ghosted in the dark, feeling, yeah, there's an energy of feeling in that, okay? Let's see. Anyways, let's continue. Okay. And there's a card of the new beginning, Aquarius. Alrighty, and we'll put this here. Okay. All right, so I don't know if this is you, Aquarius, or someone that you're dealing with here that's keeping very quiet to themselves, like really buried deep. Okay, I do feel that there's a lot of knowledge with this person, and they've been carrying things by themselves. I do feel that they were in the dark, or they were left alone for a while here. There's an energy that someone was left alone for a while. Or there's just an energy that you had to go through this passage by yourself. Okay, and some of you had to be like a hermit, right? Following this about your reflection, taking time out from people or situations, and following your own path here. A lot of reflection, and yeah, you were carrying a lot of things inside, a lot of knowledge too, and you chose. I feel like some of you did choose to stay in this energy. Okay, you really, didn't want to be bothered. For some of you, there is a message that's going to be coming in, and this message that's coming in, maybe you've been in this hermit for a while, and there's a message that's going to be coming in, and this message, I feel some of you need this message. I could be vice versa, that you can give a message to someone, but I feel like if this is someone coming towards you, it's almost like maybe there's gonna be an apology or something like that, because when this message comes through, it's gonna bring you happiness, and you're gonna close a chapter in your life. There's some type of a chapter that's closing. Okay, you came full circle here. You closed up a cycle. There's someone that's coming in to close up a cycle and to bring you to the next level of happiness. Okay, really being happy in your family, and you can be happy in your family, in your environment, whoever it is here. There's a beautiful sense of happiness. You got the Six of Swords, the Tower, and the Two of Pentacles. You're bringing something into balance finally. Maybe it's whatever. It could be an emotion, it could be a friendship, it could be a relationship here. The Tower, expect the unexpected here. Okay, the Tower is coming in, and what this Tower is showing me, okay, and what you're not seeing, is that better times are coming ahead. You're going through a transition. Some of you might be also relocating or moving, but there's an energy here that better times are coming ahead. Leaving something behind, or leaving someone, or leaving something, whatever it is, there's something of ending and a new beginning. Over here, it also shows me the Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Okay, a lot of you had to work a lot on yourselves. You've been working on yourselves. Maybe at one point, I feel that you weren't sleeping. You had a lot on your mind, and sometimes you do have a lot in your mind. There's always been a sense of worry. So I feel that you had to change something here within yourself, because I do feel like the Nine of Pentacles is here, and you've been working on yourself. You're really like in the moment of every moment right now, and you had to rebuild also. There's a sense of rebuilding here. A lot of you had to take time out to heal, and I think slowly but surely you took the time to heal and to gain clarity. Okay, and this is why I feel a lot of you also, you're stable right now. There's an energy of you being stable. Is there patterns here? Saturn is also going to retrograde soon. in the month of July. But there's definitely an energy here that could be patterns, a toxic situation, could be your thought patterns too, could be people that you're connected with, could be addictions. We're going to look into that more. And there's a new beginning for you with the Emperor energy. Okay. And that tells me that there's a lot of knowledge here, and it's about you taking action with this new beginning. So we're going to clarify now. Okay. Let's clarify this first part of you being, maybe if this is you or someone else, who knows, but I believe that this is you. Okay, this is from July 7th to the 13th. Nine of Wands. Yes, Mia. 4 of Wands. 8 of Wands. My card for this. Okay, I just wanted to take one more card, but let's see. Well, maybe you've been in this hermit mode for a while, but I see now that something is going to shift here. I feel you're going to feel restless. A lot of you will be changing residency. I do see that coming, okay? Because there's a home here where there's happiness in a home, right? There's happiness in the home. There's celebration in the home. There's someone new in the home. There's a beautiful sense of beautiful energy coming through. And something, maybe in terms of communication, something is going to take flight, okay? And it's very, very positive. Stability here. There is stability. Let me see. And there's a new path that is coming for you, okay? There's a new path. Yeah, from being in the hermit, you're going to be snapping out of that. But I believe that this is going to take place, even though the reading is in July. Maybe it will happen for you in July. But for some of you, this will happen in the month of August, where you're going to snap out of it. There's going to be just a beautiful energy here, okay? And there's a new path that is being shown to you. So it's about taking this path, okay? So you're going towards a new path here. Now, there's a message coming in that it's going to complete something for you. You're going to go to the next level of happiness here, okay? There could be new love coming for you, or just love in what you have in your family, happiness and joy, okay? Whatever this message that's going to come through for you. Let's see what the message is all about. Put the 8 of Pentacles here. The Ace of Cups, beautiful. The 6 of Cups, the 10 of Wands. This card wanted to come out too. And the Strength card. Yeah, something about the month of August is very strong for you. Okay. I feel that like there's a lot of, you put a lot of work into your relationships, or people of your past, or just into your relationships. There's a lot of exchanges taking place for you. Yeah, there's a lot of exchanges, and things are coming into balance. You're healing and finally moving on here. You're open more to forgiveness, unconditional love. There's going to be celebration. There could be a new birth around you, or just going to be also new love for some of you. You've been putting a lot of energy into something here, into this, okay? A lot of energy. And Spirit says you have the courage and the strength, because it has been hard. It definitely has been hard for you, but you're overcoming it. This is what Spirit is saying, okay? Now let's look at the 6 of Swords here, the Tower. What's this Tower about? Okay, the 6 of your better times are coming ahead. You're leaving something behind. The Chariot. You're taking charge here over all the. You have a lot of, after all the triumph for everything that you had, what you went through. This is about taking your power back here. The King of Swords. And the 2 of Cups. There is a union here. It's important to stay focused with this union. Some of you don't, with the Moon card, Neptune now is in retrograde in Aries. You're not going to, some of you are going to be tested, but you're going to be shown the truth as well, right? If whatever that was an illusion, now it's going to be shown to you. You're going to wake up feeling different here, Aquarius. of course you're going to be tested. It's important to take a step back and not having any expectations, because you want things to come into balance here. And I feel that there is going to be something that you're going to cut through. A breakthrough is going to take place here. There is a union, okay, definitely. You're really trying to bring this into balance, and better times are coming ahead, but you need to, like, there is something unexpected that's going to take place. The tower is coming to change. And what they're saying is that it's important for you to stay focused, okay, on your end goal. Let's look at this where you completed a cycle here where you put a lot of energy into yourself. Yeah, there's going to be a breakthrough, definitely. You're going to see clearly, and you're going to have many, many options. Okay, many, many options here. In the past, I feel that there was a lot of that took place, was a lot of interferences that you had, especially with your friends. For some of you, Aquarius, your friends were a lot interfering in your life. Okay, but I see you alone here, working on yourself, really empowering yourself here, and you're dreaming big. And again, like I said, there's going to be a breakthrough. Now let's look at this Devil card here. What's this Devil card all about? The Three of Swords. King of Cups. Temperance. There's a lot of patience here that is needed. Okay, and there's still so I don't know who this message is for. Okay, because it's a bit different from the other ones. But so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe when Pluto was in Capricorn, you had to go through a lot of heartbreaks. There was a lot of sorrow, heartbreaks that you had to go through. Okay, patience was needed in a lot of the situations here, but I feel that you've healed. There's an energy of healing that also took place, and I feel like your emotions are in balance at this time. But you are also as this newness is coming towards you, you are releasing your mistakes. If there's been mistakes, regrets, whatever it is, okay, you crossed that bridge. I feel like you crossed the bridge here. And you're going to be in balance when it comes to your emotions. Now, with the new beginning that's taking place with the Emperor, let's look at this. Wheel of Fortune. The King of Wands. The Nine of Cups. Okay, nice. Something you've been waiting for. There's a new contract coming in for you. Definitely there's a contract. Okay, there's a contract here. It's part of your destiny. It's about karma, luck, being at the right place, being at the right time. Are you going to seize the wheel? Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. Communication. Is it going to be a factor? Is it going to be like difficult this week for you? Okay, the communication. A lot of you, there's an energy where you know what you want here. You're really pretty much focused. You're going to speak honestly if you have to here. And there's a wish fulfillment. So you have like every element you have, okay? And it's about taking action here. So something about taking action, and a good period for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Capricorn, and welcome to your all signs. This is from July 7th to the 13th, what you don't see coming. Let's do a bit of clearing. Perfect. Almost down. Spray. Perfect. Okay. Hi, Capricorn. I hope you're doing well. So anywhere that you have Capricorn in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your rising, your moon, Venus, and your North Star. Let's see what messages I have for you in your all signs. this for Cappy? That's it. Okay. A lot of you need to be in nature. I know, Capricorn, you love nature anyways. I don't have to tell you. But a lot of you have your that's your sanctuary, is being in nature and hearing the messages loud and clear. Okay, so important, maybe even to hug a tree. You're gonna have like a lot of affluence happening at this time. People coming in wanting to work with you, collaborations, people coming in to bring you to the next level. It's beautiful to see this. Okay, you are going to be releasing. Finally, there's a release of emotion, a person, or a situation that you've been dealing with for a very long time. Spirit says it's important to meditate. Okay, at this time, well, maybe your meditation is when you sit in the park or sit in nature or hug a tree or whatever it is. Okay, it's important to meditate. And because you are going through a transformation, okay, there's a huge transformation you're going through, and you will need the fire element, okay, to motivate you. So if you do need a fire element ritual, just reach out, okay? And yeah, so let's get started with your reading. Let's see what you don't see coming towards you from July 7th to the 13th. One more time. Okay. Let's get started. Capricorn. What's happening for Cappies? All right. We're going to lay the cards down first, and then we'll talk. Ooh, the cards are just flying out. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Well, let me say that with all the challenges that you had to go through, Capricorn, okay, you overcame all of them, and there's something coming in for you. Okay, a lot of you are emperors. You're an emperor of your company, or you're the CEO, or whatever this is, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You have a lot of knowledge, you do, okay, and you're very straightforward when you communicate. I do feel that there's something that you need to take action. Maybe there you have to voice something that you need to voice, you need to say to somebody, but I do feel that that has to do with it. What I also see here is there's a breakthrough or some type of clarity, something that, you know, if something was veiled and you couldn't see, you're going to see right through it. You are making progress 100%. There's collaboration and teamwork. Okay, people helping each other here, building something. It's very nice to see. Okay, and there's an offer. Could also be an offer that's coming in as well. Again, here, you know, Spirit shows me you have the courage, you have the strength. A lot of you had to rebuild yourself. You're very much aware of everything. You're in the moment, okay? Really much in the moment here. You've been doing the work and you are stable. For those of you that own your own business, I do see wealth. I'm not saying that it's only for people that own their business, but I see wealth here, okay? And stability coming in for you. August 9th will mean something for some of you. Just remember the date, August 9th. So August 8th is Lionsgate. So August 9th is something I'm being shown here, all right? Spirit says, don't hold back. Okay, be who you have to be. There is, like, you know, people around you, that could be in your community. They're going to cheer for you. Okay, follow the messages. Listen to the messages of the heart. There's something here with victory and success. Okay, that's coming in, and I feel like you're going to get recognized. There's some type of recognition that's taking place for you, Capricorn. There's something long term, and I'm seeing that you're putting. It's important to stay focused, and you are being focused on what your end goal is, and you are following your intuition. You are bringing things in balance here, okay? And there is some type of legacy or something long term, or money falling on your lap, or it can be about buying an estate or whatever it is here. There's something long term, whether if this is also a relationship, I don't know. I have no idea right now. It's not showing me any water energy. But there's something long term. So we're gonna clarify for you and see what's taking place with. Um, Maybe that you have to give a message to somebody. You have to voice your opinion, but there's a way. Okay, well, let me see how you're gonna voice this opinion. Okay, it's okay to be honest. Okay, but you don't have to be brutally honest here. There's ways on how you can be honest. There's something you've been waiting for and you've been feeling stuck about it. Maybe you've been thinking negative about it. And maybe you're overthinking about it. But the thing is that you manifested something here. Okay. You have all the tools to manifest. And yes, with the manifestation that you're doing and something that you've been waiting for this new beginning, I do feel that you have to take action and you need to voice it out. Okay. There's something that you need to speak about. With that, you're getting the tower. So there is change coming here, okay? Especially Neptune retrograding in Aries, all right? That's, I think, is one of the things that are being shown here. Things are going to come into balance. It's all about the truth, and there's going to be fairness, okay? But also, you need to be discerned as you move forward, all right? Be discerned. Let's look at the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles here. Oh, there's too many cards. Too many cards. Give me more cards on the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and Swords. You're decisive about something. You're on the fence about something. There's a decision that has to be made here. The moon is there. That's why Neptune is going to retrograde. Okay. I don't. Yeah. There's okay. It could be okay. There's also a union here. All right. Okay, so there's two things I'm being shown here. Okay, that's all they wanted me to show. Okay, there's a wish fulfillment here. Okay. So in this situation here where you're undecisive about something here, whatever this is, there is a breakthrough. Okay, I do see it. But now, right now with Neptune, you're going to be shown the truth. So pay attention to your dreams, okay? They're going to lead you the way if you could remember them. And if you can't remember your dreams, all you have to do is ask your spirit guides, spirit, whatever, please let me remember my dreams. A few times you'd say it, it's going to come in, all right? Because there's something that you're not seeing here and something unexpected is going to take place. And you can't have an expectation of when or what, if there's going to be collaborations around you. There's something that you, like I said, you've been sitting on the fence about, and because it's with Neptune, and Neptune is telling you, take a step back and reevaluate everything and listen to your intuition, okay? Because some of you are in your head about something. But what I'm being shown is that you are going to have that breakthrough and that clarity. Now, there's also someone around you that's pretty much well in balance here. There's an offer coming in. It's a wish fulfillment, and there is a union that's coming in for you. Or if you are in a relationship, I see that the relationship is in balance here. Okay, it's emotions are in balance. I feel you learn a lot from each other. There's a beautiful union here that's being shown to me. I don't know what this is about, and I'm not going to clarify because I already got the clarification. But maybe one card. Okay, let's get one card let's get one card to clarify. Yeah. So not really. Again, the page. Yeah, there's a new path that's coming in. Okay, there's a new path that is being shown to you. There is more than one offer coming in. There's more than one offer coming in. There's two offers. Maybe that's why you have to decide between two people, two situations. Something is going to take off here. And this is going to be around the Lion's Gate. So keep that in mind, okay, what I said. And you could come back and tell me, yeah, this is how it happened. Patience is the key here. Sagittarius, I do have Sagittarius strong in the energy here, but there's other signs. There's going to be celebrations around you. And someone is returning or home, or there's a sense of celebration at home. Number 1111 is here. There's happiness and beautiful healing, but there is more than one offer coming in, or maybe there's an offer that you're giving to each other, but this is about a union, and it seems pretty good. Okay, I don't get there's no negativity here. Let's look at this King of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, there's an energy where you want to. Okay, hold on before I say anything. Okay. There's been a lot of lessons that you had to go through, but you overcame them. There could have been if there maybe mistakes have been done and there's been strife or arguments or whatever the case here, you learned something here. You completed that cycle of healing. You found that silver lining. This is what it shows. And there's an energy of being happy here. There's someone coming in. There's an energy of you wanting to take off. Okay, like there's an energy. Remember I said like maybe things are moving slowly towards something. You need the fire element. It's very important to bring the fire element, okay, into your life. All right, spark, some type of spark or some type of motivation that you need here. But what is being shown to me with the 10 of Cups is that there's happiness, joy. Okay, definitely you've been putting a lot of work on yourself here, and there's stability in a situation. Okay, I don't know what the situation is about. Now let's look at this, Cappy. This could be a marriage for some of you. You're going to the next level. Maybe you're guiding others or someone's guiding you. Whatever this is about, you taking the higher road. There is something long-term here. There is definitely something long-term for you. It's important to stay focused. You are going through a death and rebirth. So you are going through a transformation. You did get the transformation card here. Okay, and you also got the release card here with the moon card. So there is some type of release that you're doing. And let's look at this where there's victory and success. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. You've been putting a lot of energy and work. I do see money coming in, stability coming in for you. There is wealth here for you. There's happiness. There's something long-term. I do see stability. I do see transformation that you're going to be going through. You deserve it. Okay, there's going to be online communication here coming in. Online communication is coming in. Great ideas are taking place in terms of work, right? And there's a new contract coming in for you. The Wheel of Fortune is here for you, Capricorn. Okay, luck, karma, being at the right place at the right time. Definitely. Yes, you're tired, you're exhausted, but you're still moving forward here. Spirit says that you are determined. Okay, and this is going to take your confidence. Something about you being passionate and taking your you're very passionate about whatever it is that you're doing here in terms of work or in terms of yourself or what you're doing to yourself, what you're doing for yourself here. Okay, there's a reset. Okay, and I'm very happy to see that. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Capricorn. And next we're hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. This is from July 7th to the 13th. This is for all signs. Okay, what you don't see coming. So let's first do the clearing for you. Perfect. And now we're going to use my mom's bell and the spray. Nice. Okay. Anywhere that you have Sagittarius in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, claim it. If not, look at your rising, your moon, Venus, and your North Star. Okay, let's see. Let's shuffle a bit here. Sagittarius. Anyways, you need this too. All right. Okay, home is being focused here. Okay, there's stability in the home here. It shows me, and maybe there could be luck in the home. Okay, some type of luck, green energy, money in the home, luck in the home, strong foundation here. Okay, Spirit says that you have the courage to overcome a lot of things. You're stronger than you think or know. You have the key here. There's a key that's opening up to a divine masculine. So you may be in a divine, your divine masculinity. I don't feel that though, but it could be for some of you that you are in your divine masculinity. But there could be a divine masculine around you as well. So I'll just say that, okay? And there's a key. There's a key here, okay, to open a talisman. That's nice to see that. You need the water energy at this time, a water element. Maybe you need a ritual for water. Maybe you have to incorporate more water into your routine. Maybe being near an ocean or a body of water, taking a bath, okay, with Epsom salt, taking beautiful long showers, maybe being in your emotion. Maybe some of you, you had to survive, a lot of you, in all the times of your past till now. You had to be in your divine masculine, your your masculine energy, but which I'm being shown that you need to be more in your feminine energy, okay? And yeah, what else can I say? You have good fortune and you have a horseshoe. Sagittarius. That's why I smile before I go. These cards always come out in your readings. They don't come out in everybody's readings. They come out in yours. So there's definitely like good fortune around you and being lucky, right? And I see a lot of green and energy. So wearing blue, yellow, lime, even green or some type of teal color is also going to help here for you. Okay. So now we're going to start your reading. Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening here. This is from July 7th to the 13th. What you don't see coming. And let's see what's oh, that was quick. All right. Okay, it's quick. Like, bang, all the cards when I come out. Like, okay, give me a chance here. Okay. Okay. Wow, your reading is going to be awesome. Okay, so just bear with me, Sag, okay? So, there's been a lot of difficulty here in your past, okay? You had to carry a lot on your shoulders. You had to go through a lot of difficulties, not only your stuff that you were bringing on, other people's things as well, okay? Um, and you're returning home. You're completing a journey here, okay, where you're laying the rods down. And I do see some type of message coming in for you. And in this message, when you do receive it, right? Okay, there's an energy where, you have a lot of wisdom here. And okay, you have a lot of wisdom. And it's about you taking action. So maybe you have to relay a message to somebody or someone will to you. We'll see when we clarify after. Whatever this is, there could be someone here that was, hermiting at that time or been hermiting for a while. They're coming out of hermit mode, okay, where they were reflecting a lot, meditating, and there's a judgment that's coming in, and it's about trusting yourself, okay? It's important to trust yourself with whatever this message is that's coming in for you. Also here, I see that there could be someone new coming in. I do feel that there's someone from the past. And why I tell you that is that there's 4 planets in July that are going into retrograde. I think there's Saturn. I know I'm missing Saturn. Saturn, Mercury is going, and Neptune. Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, and there's another planet, that Chiron, the wounded healer. So these planets in the month of July are going retrograde. And when planets go in retrograde, There's people from the past that might show up. It could be anybody from your past that might show up. But I feel that there's been a lot of healing that you took place. There's like healing that already took place here, okay? And exchanges. But at times you feel nostalgic and something that you had to overcome here, where Spirit says that you overcame it. You had the courage to overcome it, okay? Because you got it here and you got it here. Here, I'm going to show you, okay? You got it in two places. And there could be someone new coming in. Now, there's also an energy of someone of the past here where things were not in balance, that whatever you gave, you never received, and things were in balance, and it was very difficult. You persevered through it, and determined to move forward. You're very exhausted about this, and even the ways of communicating was difficult here. And I feel like, a lot you had to keep things to yourself. You couldn't really share it. Okay, you couldn't really discuss anything here, and there was important decisions that you had to make, or there's an important decision. Remember, Mercury is going into retrograde, so there will be, miscommunications taking place, mix-ups. Check your emails. There could be arguments. It's at this time in the month of July. It's even though you want to go out there and have fun and be around people, it's also a time to hermit. Okay. Because there was an ending of a cycle that you had to go through. And it was a difficult one, okay? You really had to hit rock bottom here. But there's light finally showing up. You're seeing the light. You're feeling it 100% here. And what's being shown to me is that, there's an energy where there's forgiveness around you. Maybe you're more in a forgiving mode. You've been healing. There could be celebrations around you. There could be, and also new love, because you've been working on yourself here. And there's a reset. And you came into your reading, okay, Sag, okay, with temperance here. There's beautiful healing taking place here, okay, trying to balance that. And the sun shining, okay, so this is very, very, very positive in the terms that you are aware, you are in the moment, okay, it's important. There is an energy of new love here, but you also need to stay discerned, all right, around you as well. Just be patient. I know patience is not, your strong suit. Okay. Sometimes you want things right away, but things have to come in divine timing. With the sun shining, it's like return to positivity and happiness and good vibes, and just like being in awe and a sense of, just a sense of like, I know, like, when you were a child and you were in awe about life and how everything was. That is the energy that I'm picking up, okay? So now we're going to clarify. Let's clarify this Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Emperor here. There's a message coming in. Let's see what this is about. King of Cups. Page of Wands. Yeah, there's something in the past here, okay, that was not, let's say, because you had to go through a lot of difficulties, okay, maybe you're a mother, okay, for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but things did not come to fruition. The opportunities did not come in because things were really, really difficult here. I feel like you really are in balance, okay, you're getting there, or there could be, not that you're getting there, you are in balance, okay, not that you're not in balance, you are in balance here, especially with I feel you're more reserved. There could be an energy around you, someone around you that's more reserved, but there's a water energy around you, which is very, very good here for you, okay, since you're a fire sign. And there's something coming in divine timing. There's a new beginning, okay, and it's like the universe is trying to propel you forward here. You've been hearing the signs, you've been feeling, and so whatever that message that's coming in, what they're showing me is that it's going to be very successful. Okay, it's part of a wish that wants to be granted here. It's part of a new contract, your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter coming in here. And yes, there's a new beginning that's taking place here for you. Definitely a new beginning. Okay? It's karma, luck, being at the right place at the right time. Right? Okay? Abundance coming in. There's abundance here for you. Okay? And it's about faith is going to be restored. There's some type of recognition. You're going to be recognized. Okay? Success and victory and a new beginning that's taking place. What else do you want me to say here? Now let's look at the Hermit with Judgment and High Priestess. A lot of you had to take time out to follow your intuition, to understand what your intuition, because you have the insight. Sag, okay? And maybe you were at crossroads for a long time. Got the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, you're feeling restless. The Chariot, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever it is here, there could be collaboration, teamwork. I see a strong foundation. Just people coming around, helping people, or people. It could be you helping others. Whatever the thing is, Spirit is showing up here is saying that you have the courage and the strength to to overcome this. Okay, you're stronger than you know. So you don't think that you're strong, but you are. And with the Knight of Wands and energy, is like there's an energy where you could be traveling. You're feeling like maybe you were in the hermit for a while because you had to, take time out to understand yourself. So you did take a step back here, but now you want to move. Okay, and I see August as something happens in the month of August here for you. Okay, even though this is a July reading. Now let's look at the Knight of Cups here, the Strength card. I have strong Leo, a lot of fire energy here. Let's look at the Knight of Cups, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups. Five of Cups. Okay, yeah, you overcame it. That's nice. Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, it's about taking the higher road here. The Two of Cups, Three of Cups. Some of you also suffered in a marriage where there was interference. Okay, there could have been. For those of you, okay, there's a lot of messages here. Okay, so from the five, you went to the six, where a lot of you had to stand by yourself, okay, alone, but you have released everything. There's a sense of release that took place for you, okay, where you had to cross that bridge, and you did it. You did it, and Spirit says, there's, with people of your past, there's forgiveness and love and exchange that's taking place. August for me is you overcame sorrow, grief, whether it was physical, emotional, you went through it. And with that, you went to the next level. And I feel that you had to let go of the hurt, of what you were holding back, like if there was a grudge or something, completely releasing that. This is what it shows me. All right. And there is a union that's coming for you here. Okay. And something is going to take flight. This is someone that's very conventional. Okay. Someone that is very traditional. It could be someone that's like an old soul type of energy. Okay. That's going to lead you to happiness. So you are going through a transition right now. And better times are coming ahead. Some of you might be relocating or moving or traveling. Whatever the case is, you're going to the next level of happiness in your family, with your friends, whoever your family is, okay? Now let's look at this, because the Mercury here is showing me that there's someone of the past here. It could be someone of your past, someone that, in terms of your communication, things were unbalanced. Whatever you were giving, you were not receiving. Maybe you cut through a situation here. Well, some of you had to release something here. Okay, you made a decision, whether this could have been a relationship or anything. There was toxic or people that you were bonded to. There is a breakthrough. Okay, yeah, you were stagnant in a situation for a while here, where you had to look at things from a different angle and many different angles until you decide to cut out something. You did, actually. Okay, because you were feeling stuck. Okay, and you were resisting at one point. You were resisting the change, but there was a breakthrough here for you. Let's look at this Ten of Swords, Sag. Oh my God. Okay, Nine of Cups. Even after everything you've been through, Sag, you still have, with the Nine of Cups and energy, you still want what you want, what your heart wants. Okay, which is a wish fulfillment. At one point, maybe there could have been an energy where there was a lot of strife or chaos around you, and or the world, whatever it was, your competition, whatever it is. And I feel a lot of you were undecisive about things for a long time, especially when it came to your home, or people in your home. Okay, there's something here. Let me just check what this is all about. Could be with your children here. What is this about? Maybe it's something different. But your home is steady. Keep showing me home. Home sweet home. Yeah, you can. Some of you were overthinking about things. Yeah, you were in your head a lot, a lot. There was a lot of conflict within you, around you, strife, jealousy, you name it. And you did take the time out here to heal, to gain clarity, because you were undecisive about things. But what it shows me here is that you still want. There's like you want someone home with you, like, or someone to feel like home. Or there's an energy where it's about a home here. Okay, that's very, very. And trying to bring things into balance here. Now over here, you have new love. The sun is shining on this. Okay, beautiful healing taking place. Being in the moment is where you are right now, and justice coming in for you. Okay. Be also discern the people around you that still want to hurt you. Of course, you have to, because with Neptune here, that's showing up, the moon in energy. Yes, okay. You still have to be discerned. Things can be going great, and because things are going to go great doesn't mean that everybody has your highest good intentions behind that. So it's important to take a step back and really because you are going to be tested here. And yeah, you're not going to play those games. You're not going to be in that drama or that situation any longer. You're bringing yourself into balance here, which is beautiful. And you're seeing the signs. If you follow your intuition, you're going to be well aware if people don't have your back here. Okay. And spirit is coming in with a gift. Okay. There's something monetary or a gift that's coming in. It's very positive, Sagittarius. I'm very happy. And I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to your read. This is from July 7th to the 13th. All signs, what you don't see coming. Let's clear. Let's do some clearing for you, Scorpio. Beautiful. My mom's bell. And we're going to use the spray. All right. Let's get into your reading. Anywhere you have Scorpio in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements. You can look at your rising, your moon, Venus, or your North Star. Okay, let's see what's happening here for you. Take out a few cards. How are you, Scorpio? My Scorpio babies. How are you doing? Okay, let's see what's happening for you, Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what's happening here for you. You are protected in all corners of life. You have this protection, Scorpio, and it's been following you around. So you are protected. Okay, this is beautiful. You can be at ease when you're protected. A lot of you have the earth and fire, motivation, fire energy, earth energy. Okay, being grounded, you need something to motivate you. Okay, and energy. So if you need a fire or a earth element, or you need a ritual for that to set your intentions on something, you could reach out to me. Okay, fire and earth. Maybe you're dealing with a fire, maybe you're dealing with an earth. Okay, so if there's people that have been wearing masks around you, Scorpio, or things right now have not been shown to you, well, because Neptune is going retrograde in Aries, because we have 4 planets in the month of July that are going in retrograde, which is Chiron, Mercury, which is of communication, Saturn, and Neptune. Okay, the truth is going to be shown here. It could be also that, for sometimes we also wear our own masks, like we don't want to show people who we are, but maybe that's part of like the onion, you're being peeled. Or there's going to be an energy where people are going to be showing you the truth here. Yeah. Why I say that? Well, because the truth card came out. Yeah. So you're going to see the truth in a lot of things. Okay. There's a karmic path that you're on in a situation in your life. What Spirit is asking you is to meditate. Okay. Also, you also have water. So you have water, fire, and earth. Being grounded, using fire energy. Make sure you don't burn yourself. Okay. And water. Water. Bringing more water, maybe being near a body of an ocean or a river, or just being in water, okay, or being around water, taking a shower or a hot bath. This could be in terms of your creativity here, being grounded, whatever it is here. It's very important because you have 3 water elements that you will need. The Spirit's saying is that to open your psychic powers, to understand your intuition, to understand the insights that are coming in, you will need to meditate. All right, but you are protected, which is nice to see. So now, Scorpio, let's look at your let's get into your reading. Let me shuffle the cards a bit. Okay, Scorpio, cards are ready. Let's get started. I'm going to place the cards out first, and then we'll get into the reading. Scorpio, from July 7th to the 13th. You came into your own reading. Okay, let's see what's happening for you here. Well, there's been, maybe in the past, there was a lot of like, there have been arguments, chaos, conflict, jealousy, competition, whatever it is. I feel like a lot of you turned your back to that, this pettiness, okay, and you start concentrating on yourself and working on yourself. And a lot of you are in the moment now. You're really in the moment, okay, of every day here. And it's like, it's almost like, you're passing by somewhere, you're walking, and there's, beautiful lilies in front of you, and you're going to smell the fragrance and being really grateful. So there's an energy of you being really grateful here, okay? And what I do see is that there is also happiness here for you. That's coming in very strong. Okay. I feel something in the past year that if there was like conflict, I feel that something is going to be resolved. Okay. But there's an energy of you being happy, really being joyful in your family, in your situation, whatever that means. A lot of you, in terms of your healing, you're holding back maybe, or you're holding on to grudges, or you're holding on to something here. Okay. Very tightly. You're not letting go of it. And even though there's a judgment here, I feel that I feel that you are like in an energy where you're going to be at crossroads. Okay. It's important to remain patient. Some of your cuspers here, because I do have this cusping energy on both ends. Okay. Patience is the key. And there's healing that has to still take place here. When it comes to the heart, your heart chakra, Okay. There's a reset coming in here for you. The tower is coming in. It's important to trust the insights. Okay, the tower is coming in. There's a reset. There's truth, there's balance, and there's fairness. But even then, you also have to be discerned as you move forward. Now, at one time here, maybe you felt wanting to be left alone. You felt alone in the dark, or you were going through financial problems or situations here where there was a completion. And what Spirit is showing me is that you've been taking the higher road in everything here. Maybe you're guiding others, or someone is guiding you. And there is wealth here coming in for you. Okay, wealth, stability, whatever it is. There's a huge transformation that's taking place. Okay, there's a huge transformation here. Death and rebirth. Very nice to see. So we're going to clarify the cards. Let's get this Five of Wands. Page of Cups. Listen to the messages of your heart. Yeah. A lot of you could be mothers here. It doesn't mean that you are, but some of you could be. There's an energy here where you were dealing with a lot of people that were toxic. There was a lot of people that you were dealing with that had patterns in their life. There's a lot of earth energy, could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It doesn't mean, anyways, the signs, forget about the signs. In all, what I'm being shown here is that there was conflict around something where people could be in addictions, or people that had addictions. I feel like these were people around you. I feel like you turned your back on them and you started listening to yourself, to yourself. Okay. You started listening to the messages of the heart here. There could have been a child of yours that was in this type of predicament as well. What Spirit is showing me is that you want things to come into balance, that whatever you give, you're going to be receiving. There's new opportunities that are coming in for you, okay, that you planted, and there's a new beginning. So there is new beginning here. And what's being shown to me, there is also new love coming in for you, but you have love for yourself first, Scorpio. About you loving yourself first, right? There could be celebrations around you. There's forgiveness. Maybe you're not holding on anymore to grudges or stuff like that. Okay, patiently you've been trying to heal that, because you've been going back and forth, or maybe there could be two situations you're dealing with. And what I'm being shown is that there is abundance here with the Ace of Cups that's coming in terms of really being happy here for you. You're really happy. There's a reset. Things are finally going to come into balance, but there could also be new love that's coming in for you, because in the past you were dealing with people that were toxic. So let's look at the Judgment, Temperance, Four Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Cups. There could be a water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't have to be that sign. It can be any sign. Okay, there's a union here. Okay, that's pretty in balance, and it's coming in divine timing. Are you ready though? Because you have to open your heart, Scorpio. You need to open your heart here, okay, to a situation. If this is what you want, maybe you've been at crossroads, because like it keeps showing me that there's someone coming in. Okay, definitely. Keep working on the healing. Okay, keep working on that healing. Give me another card for advice. One more card for advice for Scorpio. Yeah, you're still releasing. That's why. But this is a completion. You're completing it, because it's showing me with the Six of Cups is that you are going to heal. Okay, find that silver lining here that you need, crossing that bridge of forgiveness here. Okay. And at times it's just that you feel sad because you look into the past. There's nostalgic energy here with maybe children, but there's a beautiful exchange taking place here. Okay. And there is going to be some type of communication coming in, new ideas, but definitely communication coming in. Let's look at the High Priestess, the Tower, and Justice here. Oh, there's a lot of cards. Let's see what it is here. You're making plans, okay, everyday plans, but you're still at crossroads. You're tired, you're exhausted, definitely here. Okay, you're tired and you're exhausted, but you're determined to move forward, but you're looking into the past. Some of you were dealing, well, not that you were dealing, just looking into the past here, okay, of everything you had to go through. And there was a lot of people that did not speak their truth around you. And it led you a lot, there was a lot of confusion. And it was very, very difficult. But there was an ending. Like I said, there's a like you returned home here. I believe that whatever that's been hidden is going to be shown to you. There is some type of truth coming in here for you. And I also see a strong foundation, collaboration, teamwork, people coming together, helping out. But what Spirit's saying, instead of just waiting for it to happen, they want you to take action towards it. Okay? Now, let's look at this. Okay. Okay. I see there was a situation. Maybe some of you were dealing with a Taurus, okay, here, which I'm being shown the Taurus person. Maybe you were left out, maybe you were rejected here from someone, okay? There was an ending that took place. Yeah, it's showing me an ending of a cycle. You were in the dark for a very long time in this situation, whoever this was, if there was someone in that energy, very slow moving in energy, okay? But finally, like after some time, Spirit is showing me in terms of everything here. You've been manifesting. What have you been manifesting? Well, you've been manifesting wealth, stability. Okay. There's a wish that wants to be granted. It's part of your destiny. You have free will, but there's destiny here, and it's about faith being restored. There's a new beginning in terms of passion. Okay. In terms of passion here, whether it's something creative you're working or a business that you have, there's new love, being happy, you and your family. There's stability here, and your intuition is going to go to the next level, definitely. And it's saying, yes, go for it, because you manifested this and the sun is shining on this. So this is very, very positive, good vibration, very positive, a lot of excitement and joy. But whatever it is, it's super good. Okay. I'm very happy to see this, Scorpio. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Libra. Libra, welcome to your all signs from July 7th to the 13th. We're going to clear and then get started with the reading. Clearing for Libra. Nice. Okay, next is my mom's bell and some spray. Beautiful. Okay. Hi Libra, how are you all? Let's see what this all signs from July 7th to 13th. What you don't see coming. What is it here? We're going to start with the oracle cards and then we'll get into the reading. That you're all doing well, Libra. Thank you for being here and thank you for supporting my channel, supporting me. Thank you for all the love. I love you back. And let's see what's happening for Libra. Oh, okay. Those cards just went boop. All right. You hold the power. You hold the power. I feel also a lot of you are going through this growth. There's a growth that's taking place in your life, maybe in standing up for yourself or your personal growth or your spiritual growth that's taking place. But it's about taking the power. It's also about trusting your intuition too. Standing on your own energy. That's nice. We'll see what else came through for you. There's a divine feminine. Maybe a lot of you are in your divine feminine at this time. Okay, definitely. Or there could be a divine feminine coming through. Okay, that's very important. We'll put this here. All right. A lot of you need water element or fire element. And maybe in terms of your emotions, in terms of motivation. If you do need a ritual for fire and water, you could email me, okay? But maybe you're dealing with a fire sign or a water sign for some of you out there. You came full circle, Okay, there's a full moon that's coming in very soon in the month of July. There's going to be a shift happening around this, and some of you are going through a huge transformation. Okay, there's a death and rebirth that you are going through, and there is a shift, completion. I'm being shown coming full circle, something and about you taking your power back and growth, right? Um, very nice in energy. Okay, let's get started with your reading. Libra. Oh, I did not want to. No. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Libra. The one card that I wanted to pop out was the Ten of Swords, where you've been in the dark for a very long time. Something brought you to your knees. You hit rock bottom. A lot of endings, a lot of hurt. But what Spirit is saying is that there is light. You're starting to see the light, or you're feeling lighter or more optimistic. Okay, let's see here what is happening for you. Okay, so I'm going to lay the cards down, all right? And then we'll look into them. All right. So I got the Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Fool. There is a new beginning here for you, but I don't know, Libra. For some of you, no, I'm not saying all of you. See, I have the fire element with the Queen of Wands. The fire element, this could be you. It's about you being determined, being passionate about something here, or um, being very confident. But I feel for some of you, what your challenge is here is that trust. Do you trust yourself in this situation, or is it other people that have not shown you, like have maybe the people that hadn't have your back, didn't have your back, or something like that. But what Spirit's saying, yeah, there's a new beginning here, right? So I don't know what you're going to do here. We're going to clarify after. You've been stuck, you've been stagnant, you've been not stuck or stagnant, but maybe there's a feeling of that, are in limbo about a situation here. You've been trying to find different perspectives, and I feel like you've been sitting on the fence about something. I feel you're coming out of a time where you had been secluded, isolated. Maybe you were resting, okay, or trying to heal, trying to find clarity. And what's showing up is that there's something here, some type of recognition or reward, or some type of success and victory that's going to be taking place. But we're going to have to clarify. Also, I see something is going to take flight. Okay, you've been very patient here, very patient, and I do feel that there is an energy. Now, if it's not this week that I'm doing it, it could travel towards the month of August as well. There could be someone new coming in for you, and I feel things are gonna like take off. Okay, a lot of messages back and forth. Or in terms of your creativity, Libra, I feel you've been bringing things into balance here. And if it has to do with work or something creative that you've been working on, whatever this even about yourself, something is going to take flight. Here it shows me that you've been through a lot. Okay, you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles and and overthinking and feeling stuck again, or maybe it's the way you're talking to yourself, or it's your mindset here. But I feel like you've been working a lot, right? So a lot of you have been putting long hours into something, and I'd say you've been working a lot. Okay. Because things have been difficult around you, and you don't see something or a way out of something here. But the Ten of Wands shows me that it's an ending of a cycle that you're going through, and there's a new contract coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. So is this karma, luck, be in the right place at the right time? Are you going to seize it? So we're going to continue and clarify it. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. Give me the challenge here with the Five of Swords for Libra. What is the challenge here? Chariot, Cancer, and MG, King of Wands. You got the King and Queen of Wands here. So maybe you're in this you're in this divine feminine energy. Maybe they're asking you to step into your divine masculine, because what they're asking you to take action here, because there's a bigger picture, and I feel that that's what's going to take place, or there's someone in this energy that's wanting to take place as well. Okay, I do have a Cancer energy here, but we're not going to concentrate on all the signs because it's, all signs reading. It's about taking your power back, after many difficulties. Remember, there's growth here I'm being shown, and it's about taking your power back and moving forward with your focus here and taking action towards something. It's overcoming this Five of Swords energy, like where you don't feel safe or you don't trust a situation. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I'm asking for one more card of the overall from the first here. Whoa. There's been conflict, maybe? Is there advice here for them? There's been confusion as well in the way that you were thinking, or maybe a lot of options, and I feel that this is an energy where there is like growth. Okay, it could be collaboration, teamwork, whatever, but there is growth here. And someone here has to take the higher road, and I feel that they haven't. It's things that it's different than what you expect, or something like that. Yeah, very. What Spirit's showing me is to get over this triumph, getting over it, pursuing whatever it is. There is a new beginning here for you. There could be two people that are passionate for each other, of course, unconventional though, but very passionate for each other. Three could be a crowd. There could be someone that's married here as well. Three is a crowd type of thing that I also see in this energy. But what Spirit's saying is to take action. I see travel as well indicated whenever they take action. Now let's look at this Hangman, Two of Swords, and Four of Swords reversed. Nine of Swords. Okay, so there is a message coming in. The Moon, you're not going to see this coming. Okay, and yes, there is a union here. There is a union here. Okay, definitely, but you're not going to see this coming. Okay, and you have to trust your intuition on this because Neptune is going retrograde. Okay, and you got the Moon card here, so definitely you're going to be tested with your intuition, and you cannot have expectations. So someone here is coming out of where they were undecided. They're coming out where they were hermiting or just taking time out, okay, to gain clarity, and they're going to take action here. And pay attention to your dreams. There's something that still needs to unfold. Yeah, and there could be secrets around this, but someone's coming in. You're not going to see it coming. Like I said, there is a union here. All right. And this, what is the Six of Wands and energy? Okay, give me more about this Knight of. Yeah, listen to the message. Listen to your heart. Okay, listen to your heart. And this is someone who could be very aloof in energy, or this is someone that's very focused on what they want. Okay, they're very, very focused. Let's look at the Six of Wands here because I see victory, recognition, reward. It's about being confident. You got the Emperor energy, which shows me that it's about taking action. Someone that has a lot of wisdom here, taking charge. Yes, death. You see, you got the Death card twice here. Okay, you got it twice. So there's a death and rebirth that's going to be taking place here for you. There's a new beginning with this Ace of Wands. There is going to be an offer, whether this is work, love, whatever this is, there's an offer. And with the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, very passionate beginning, whether it has to do with your creativity, work, or your health, or also with love here, okay? Now let's look at the Eight of Wands here, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of cards. Okay, let's see. You want things to come into balance here. Four of Pentacles. You're holding back. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you're holding back or holding on to dear life to something here. I do see stability. Something is going to take off here, okay? Someone is open to receive. And someone here wants things to be in balance, that what you give, you receive. And something is going to take flight here in terms of your creativity, the hard work you've been putting towards yourself or towards something creative here. And there's a new path that is open for you. Let me look at this devil card here. What is this devil card about? This could be also Saturn. Because Saturn, I think, is going retrograde in the month of July. I think there's like Mercury is going retrograde. Saturn, for sure. Chiron, and there's one more. I keep forgetting. I don't remember now. I don't remember. But there is 4 planets. And this is someone from your past here. There's been maybe feeling nostalgic with someone where you had patterns with this person, someone that was very secretive. There could have been toxic people or situations, or just something you're bonded to something here. Something here was someone is hanging for dear life to this, trying to bring things into balance. I feel that there was an ending. The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords, there was an ending of a cycle here, an ending where you were in the dark for a long time, and there's finally light, and there's going to be a breakthrough, but maybe you cut somebody out of your life. There could have been you cutting out of somebody, okay? You cut somebody out. Okay, now let's look at the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, number 88. The Lion's Gate, taking time out. Someone decided to retrieve, to follow their own path, to reflect, meditate. Someone here that wasn't able to sleep, sleepless nights. Three's a crowd. There was some type of interference. Oops. Okay, that did not lead you to your happiness. Okay, though you were happy, but let me see. Yeah, there was a judgment here. Okay, there was a judgment here that was done, because this doesn't seem that great. Maybe you were at crossroads. What Spirit is showing me is that you left something behind, leaving something behind. Better times are coming ahead. Tower. Let's look at that Wheel of Fortune. Five of Wands. Justice. You came into sorry, you came into your own reading. You know, my throat chakra is blocked, but not blocked, but it's just like I feel that I love you. Some of you need to talk here. Knight of Pentacles. Anything else here? Yeah, there's a reset here for you. There's a new contract coming in. It's a wish fulfillment of yours. Anything else? It's in divine timing. It's in divine timing. There's a new beginning. If there was strife, confusion, conflict, or jealousy, or conflict or something like that, I feel something is going to be resolved here. You're making progress towards your nine of cups here, and there's something coming in divine timing. And also, yes, there will be truth, fairness, okay, and balance, but also stay discerned at the same time with this Wheel of Fortune coming in, all right? So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Libra. And next we're doing is Virgo. Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your All Signs. This is from July 7th to the 13th. And what you don't see coming. And we're going to start clearing you. Perfect. We'll use my mom's bell. And the spray. place. Okay, we're going to start with your reading. Anywhere that you have Virgo in your chart, this is your reading, and anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements like your rising moon, Venus, and your North Star. Okay, let's see, July 7th to the 13th. What does Virgo, what isn't, what don't you see coming? Is there anything else for Virgo? One more card for Virgo or not? Okay, thank you. Okay, you are releasing something. I like this card. Okay, so it means that you're releasing emotions, a person, a situation here, but there is releasing taking place. Spirit says you have the courage and the strength here to go through. You're stronger than you think. Okay, you're stronger than you think, and also feel that there's going to be like a tower moment. But it's a good shift. Stay in gratitude, even if you don't feel like you could be. But stay in gratitude. Light a candle too. I feel that that's going to help. After you do your gratitude list, light a candle so that you can hold that intention. Right? You have the key here to unlock. And we know, what you're unlocking is good fortune and lucky. You're going to be very lucky, Virgo. And there's good fortune around you. This is very, very positive. I'm very happy to see this. Oh, let's get into your reading. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle. I will also clarify. So Virgo, Ray, my dog, he's close to 15 years old for sure. Yeah, it's rare he comes into the readings. Rare. When I say rare, I say rare. Like once in a blue moon. And once in the blue moon, now Ray is sitting with you. And Mia's right behind. Let's see what's happening for you. Virgo. Okay. What's this about? Okay, these cards want to come out. You came into your own reading. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Is there anything else here I could see for Virgo that Virgo needs to know? Okay, these two cards want to come out. This one here. Okay. And this. Okay, let's start your reading. Okay. Well, I don't know, Virgo, if you're operating right now in your shadow side. Maybe you're working on your shadow self. Maybe you've been doing healing on your shadow self, or you have people around you that are in their shadow self. And what I mean by that is that there's a lot of conflict around you, strife, um, could be competition, just a lot of like yucky energy, okay? And sleepless nights, okay? And it's been very difficult here, okay? You've been like, had a lot of lessons here. You do have number 99, okay? That stands strong in your reading. So you could check out what 99 means for you. And the lessons you have to go through shaped you to who you are today now. And you're still persevering and moving forward. Okay, you're very determined here, but you're also very, very exhausted. Okay, and what spirit is bringing you is some type of gift or money. It could be a job, but there's something coming in with stability here. You've been manifesting, you've been taking time out. You came into your own reading, Virgo. You took time out here to reflect on things, to meditate, all right? Following your own path. I feel that there's a light that came through. If you've been feeling if you've been in that shadow self, or if you've been going through like a dark night of the soul or some type of metamorphosis, um, something, something, there was some type of growth or elevating that took place, like a light or a light bulb. Whatever it is here, it's like you've been manifesting, okay? And you're moving towards those goals, all right? You're making progress. I don't know if you're feeling it, but you are. And what they're showing is that you, whatever you had to go through, you triumphed over this and you succeeded, and you're taking your power back here. Okay, there's an energy of you taking your power back, and it's about you staying focused and moving forward away from these or this situation here. Very nice. Now also you got the Eight of Pentacles, got this Temperance, the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. You've been putting a lot of energy in healing, Virgo, because you are a healer. Long hours and something here, and to bring things into balance. You've been remaining patient as well. Not all the time, but you have been working on your patience. And I do feel here there's stability and your emotions are in balance. Okay. Yes, you've been going through a lot here, and there's still energies coming at you. What Spirit showing me is that you have overcome these challenges. You're still overcoming them as you're like going through a transformation. You're not confused about the past any longer. You know, you made amends. There was exchanges. At times, you do feel uh, people in your family or people in your past sometimes give you a hard time, but you're overcoming it because you are keeping focused. Okay, you're not holding back any longer. You're not holding on to anything any longer. Kind of like let go of everything here. Okay, and you're keeping focused on your what you truly want. It's about you taking the higher road. Let's see what else is taking place here. We're going to clarify this. So you have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, your shadow self, the Moon. Yeah. Yeah, you were on the dark side of the moon, Virgo. For some of you, when I say the dark side of the moon, it has to do with your shadow self. Okay. For those of you will understand what I'm trying to say here. And you were really much in the dark for a very long time here. And that's why there was sleepless nights and a lot of conflict within you, around you, jealousy, you name it. Okay. And you are being tested. You cannot see the expectation of something. Something has to unfold here for you. And it is going to unfold because I see the sun shining through, and also the moon coming through us as not eliminates, but illuminates your path. Pay attention to your dreams as well. Something has to unfold. There's still secrets. So something has to unfold. It's not unfolded yet. Okay. A lot of emotions here. A lot of emotions. You're trying to bring something into balance. That what you give, you receive. There could be some type of collaboration or teamwork here taking place in terms of your creativity, or just working towards something. There's a strong foundation here in terms of there could be somebody coming in at this time, someone new, could be someone for a work project. It could be around work. It could be a friend or a colleague. doesn't have to be about love. Okay. What else is there here? You want, what you want is like what everybody wants, that whatever you give in any type of situationship or relationship, you want to be reciprocated. You know what I mean. You want it to be back, like whatever you give, that you get back the same way. And with the Five of Pentacles reversed, you're okay. You really worked on a lot here in terms of, yeah, you put a lot of energy towards yourself. You have. Okay. I see also money coming in for you as well. Stability. A lot of you work through abandonment. You work through feeling abandoned, ghosted in the dark, or money problems here, whatever. Something is coming back to you with this Ace of Pentacles, and you are in the moment. You are in the moment. You're real aware. You are in the moment. You are, yes, you are here now. This is what it showed me, and you have been working on yourself. Very nice to see. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles about? Did that card have to fly out? I'll go take it after, okay? Well, I should take it now, but hold on. And then these other cards came out, all out. Okay, so maybe you've been undecided. You've been on the fence about something, okay? Maybe you have to choose between two jobs or two situations here. Who knows? All I'm being shown here is that because now Mercury is in retrograde, it's in a shadow period. And so communication, miscommunication, delays, you name it. There's communication here. Maybe that someone wasn't speaking from the heart, could also be that. But there's important decisions to be made here. Very important decisions. Something is going to take flight for you, okay? Something is going to become busy. Maybe you're going to be busy at work. You're going to make more money. Maybe this is something that, whatever it is that you're doing here, something is going to take off, okay? Definitely taking off. And there is a message that's going to come in. In this message, okay, that's coming in for you, it's in divine timing. Some of you have been seeing the signs or feeling it, but it is coming in. And it's a wish fulfillment of yours. You're going to go through a death and rebirth. A huge transformation is going to take place. That's going to lead to your success with the Six of Wands and victory and being recognized here. Some of you, this could be about wealth that's coming in for you, okay? Wealth, stability, and there is an offer coming in. It's something that maybe maybe a new project you've been putting on, or something maybe you have to take a trade. I don't know. But all I know is that there's wealth here for you that's coming in, and stability and a huge transformation, and you're not going to see it coming in. But you have to try not to be undecided, okay? Because I feel that you've been sitting on the fence. You need to show yourself. You are the person that can unlock this door of luck and good fortune. Okay, but something has to be released first. The Tower's coming in for that. Okay, let's see what this Hermit and Magician and the Knight of Pentacles is all about. You know, it has to do with your passion. Yeah. Okay. Karmically, you ended your situation here. Karmically, there's no more like endings of cycles taking place. Okay. What Spirit is showing me is, as it's about to, it has to do with your passion about, your determination and your confidence here, and you're moving towards it very slowly, but you are getting there. It's about taking the higher road here in a situation. Yeah. So you are, yeah. Wait, okay. Let's see. You want happiness. A lot of you have been healing some type of sorrow, grief, whereas this is physically, emotionally, or spiritually. And you've been feeling stuck around this, about opening your heart again. But Spirit says there's happiness here if you want it with the Ten of Cups. You went through a lot of difficulties when it came to, you know, maybe your family, but there is happiness and joy here, okay? You're overcoming this. What is this Chariot energy Four Cups. Yeah, you completed a cycle here. You're going to the next level. You're not interested in anything else. You're moving forward. Yeah, you're taking your power back and you're moving forward. You're focused. You're going to the next level. Okay, Virgo, and there is a contract coming in. Karma, luck, being at the right place at the right time, money, abundance. It's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. It's part of your destiny. Let's look at this here. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance. I do have a King and Queen of Pentacles here, if it's a team. Strength card, Five of Cups. Yeah, you're releasing a lot, looking at the mistakes, regrets here, frustration, trying to find a silver lining. It's about crossing that bridge here. And Spirit says you have the courage and the strength to go through this, okay? You have the courage and the strength to go through this. Maybe you're making plans and everything, but you still are at crossroads. I see someone here being at crossroads. You're keeping very quiet about what you're doing, which is perfectly, because there is a new beginning here for you. And what Spirit is asking you is to take action, okay, towards it. And I feel that it's in the right time you will take action. And you're not going to say anything to anybody. You're just going to do it. Let's look at the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, Seven of Cups reversed, Four of Pentacles with the King of Swords. You're open to receive here. I do have the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Pentacles. That's, yeah. It's not going to be difficult in this situation where you have to keep focused on something here and overcoming your challenges. What is this about? There's karma here also. Yeah, you're not going to see this coming, okay? There's a new beginning when it comes to your home, happiness, your foundation, a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. It's very nice here in energy, okay? You're going to get what you want here in terms of like if it's some type of celebration or someone returning to you. And with the Ace of Wands, if I could talk about creativity, there's a new beginning here. And or could be about love, whatever it is, it's a yes, okay? And underneath, I do have a union, Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Sun card. All of you have been waiting for a union. Follow your intuition, follow your insight, because this is very, very positive with the Sun card. I also see traveling indicated for you, Virgo. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Leo. Hi, Leo, and welcome to your all signs. What you don't see coming, we're going to clear first. Beautiful. My mom's bell. And the spring. Okay, Leo, let's get started with your reading here. We'll start with the Oracle cards. From July 7th to the 13th, what don't you see coming? Okay. Okay. There could be a friendship that's turning into something more, or there will be a friend, or there is a friendship here that will be turning into something more. Okay. That's nice to see for you, Leo. You are having a karmic path. There's a karmic path here for you. You hold the key to it too, okay? You hold the key to it. There's something that's coming in divine timing. So patience is the key here. Spirit says that you have the courage and the strength to go through this. There's a tower moment. I feel like it's very positive and energy. Okay. I don't see it's negative. A lot of you, your sanctuary, Leo, for a lot of you is being in nature. So something about you being in nature, hugging a tree. Okay. But it's important to be in nature. All right. And you do need a spiritual cleanse. If you do need a spiritual cleanse, if you want your own ritual, then I can make one for you. If not, I also do spiritual cleanses. If you need help with that, you just have to email me. Okay. But there is a spiritual cleanse here that you will need or are in need. Okay. So let's get started with your reading. Anywhere that you have Leo in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this, it will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements. You could look at your rising, your moon, Venus, and your North Star. Okay, Leo, let's see what's happening in here for you. Spirit right now is telling me I can't. Okay, so he wants me to do your reading in a different way than I'm doing it actually, which doesn't mean it's bad or good or anything like that, but they want me to do it in a different way, so I will do it in a different way for you. Just follow through what Spirit tells me. Okay. One more time. Oh, one more time, yeah. Oh, they want. I thought it was one more time, but no, it's another time. All right. Let's get started. Ooh, what is this card that wants to come out? Justice. There's a reset for you. Also be discerned with this card, okay? With people or situations around you. But there's definitely something of law here. Something is going to turn in your favor. There's truth, fairness, okay? Something coming into balance. So that card wanted to come out for you. Now there's another card. There's been conflict. Cards want to speak before I even... Okay, let's see what Spirit wants me to do. Okay, let's look at the recent past for you. You got the Ten of Pentacles, the Death card. Okay. And the Magician with the Nine of Swords. Okay, this is how you want me to do the reading. Okay. Hangman. Okay, I can understand. All right. Hold on. Okay. I understand why. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. Relax. It's all coming out. Oh boy. Guys are really want to talk here. Okay. You could be at crossroads at this time, for sure, about something in your life here. In the overall, I got the Nine of Cups here. There's an energy where there's, it could be this, you're coming through as someone, there could be someone new coming in, or some, this has to do in terms of your emotions. You're able to be vulnerable. You're in another type of state of mind, or this could be an energy of someone coming through, of course, like I said, or in terms of your creativity, but there's something here. The recent past till now, you've been manifesting here, okay? And what you want is wealth, money, stability, something long-term. Doesn't only have to be about just money, but it can be anything in particular that makes you happy. The Ten of Pentacles here, this could be a legacy, money coming in, falling on your lap. It could be an estate, buying a home, whatever it is here, it's really good. Okay, it's long term, and the challenge is that you're going through a death and rebirth. So there's a huge transformation about this. You've been manifesting, and this could be literally coming for you. In the current energy, though, you're not like, you've been worried about money, you've been worried about stability or something here. You haven't had much sleep, and you've been in this, stagnant energy, been in limbo, not sure what's going on here, and you've been trying to find different perspectives as you're going through a transformation. You also taking time out to heal, to rest, to gain some clarity. Spirit says, listen to your emotions, and what you're not seeing coming is the Sun card. Leo, you came into, okay, I know Strength card is for you, but I also see the Sun card as you. So yes, this is the best card in the deck. This is about good vibrations taking place, like positive energy, you name it, happiness, joy, excitement, and there will be some type of celebration around you. And what Spirit is asking you is to take charge, to take action. Okay, you have the authority, you have the knowledge here for you to take action towards something. So let's see. Okay, Knight of Cups in energy. What is that? You've been feeling stuck. You've been overthinking about things. Um, yeah, what really is going to make you happy? For some of you, this is love too, Leo. Don't get me wrong. Okay, some of you, like you, I think it's mostly because you're overthinking about things. Like I haven't had this happiness, or haven't had someone coming into my life here. You want stability. Okay, that's for sure. Also, you want wealth. You want also that, like with the Ten of Pentacles, something long term here. Wealth, stability, happiness. I do see that happening for you. Okay, there could be someone new coming in for you. The Tower is coming in. Remember I told you the Tower? Yes, the Tower is coming in because there's a message that's coming in here for you. So you will receive a message that's going to change something if you've been feeling stuck, overthinking, stagnant, in limbo. Okay, let's look at this 10 of Pentacles with this. You want things to come in balance here in your life. You've been keeping very, very quiet about things, Leo. You've been keeping very quiet, okay, about how you're feeling, decisions you made, what you're still carrying, okay, and what you're still carrying on you. It could be also indecisive. It's okay. You don't want, there could have been rejection here, people not wanting to talk to you or situations like that. But you're not wanting anything that's not long term or whatever this is, if it's just about an estate, money. Um, it's like you're focused on something long term. You could be focused on money, stability, wealth. There is wealth here. Okay. There could be in terms of your creativity, or um, someone new coming in. The Tower is coming in to bring you a message. Remember, I told you Mercury. I don't know if I told you, but anyways, it doesn't matter. We have 4 planets that are in retrograde. I just don't remember the one planet that we are. I know there's Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, and there's another planet that's going to be going retrograde. But why I'm bringing this up is that there's a lot of people from the past that are going to return if there's unfinished business. Okay, now in the current energy, you have the Nine of Swords. So you're going to be moving past the situation. That's great, okay, in the current energy. Better times are coming ahead. You're leaving something behind here. Maybe some of you are going on vacation. Could be. But you are going through a transition. Let's look at this Hangman. Come on. Okay, these 2 cards want to come out. Okay. You've been waiting for something to come in. Okay. Waiting for something to come in. And it will. Something is coming in for sure. Something is taking flight here for you. After a time of rest or a period of finding some clarity, you've been manifesting like crazy here. So something is going to take flight. For some of you, you could be going on vacation. You could be traveling. For others of you, something is taking flight 100% when it comes to money here. Okay, something that you've been waiting for to come in. Let's look at this Page of Cups. Yeah, you've been, there could be some type of communication coming in for you, online communication maybe. There's also someone coming in very slowly. There's going to be a lot of great ideas taking place. There could be, in terms of your creativity as well. Huh? I see someone making progress here. Let's look at the Sun card. Patience is the key here. Okay, patience is the key. You have to take the higher road. You have to continue taking the higher road. This could be also a marriage here down the line that you don't see coming. If you meet like the love of your life, I don't know. It could be that down the line you could have that for yourself. But for others of you, as if you're someone is guiding you or you're guiding others, also here is very, very positive in energy. But healing is the key here. Patience is the key. There's going to be celebrations around you, and it's about taking the higher road. Let's look at this. This is the card that I want to show up. Okay, fine. We'll put it here. All right. The Empress and the Emperor. Very nice. It's about receiving. Whatever you put, like you've been harvesting, it's about receiving new opportunities coming in and then taking action towards it. It's all in divine timing. There's a judgment that's coming in. It's all in divine timing. You've been seeing the signs, you've been feeling it, and it's a new start here. I do feel a new start. It's a beautiful reading, by the way. And the one card that was left behind was the Ace of Cups, and it's yours. That's what Spirit says. Because I didn't even see it until like now. I said, what? It just appeared there. Because it was, I didn't see it there. I would see the color gold. Come on. Unconditional love, abundance, celebrations around you. Okay, feeling overwhelmed, but that's still at peace. Just, there's an energy here of new love coming in for you, but also abundance that's coming in because you kept choosing the higher road. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Leo. And next we're doing is Cancer. Hi, Cancers, and welcome to your all signs. This is from July 7th to the 13th, and what you don't see coming. Let's do your clearing first before we start. Wow. Wow, it's huge. Perfect. I'll use my mom's spell. And some spray. Okay, Cancers, how are you all doing? Hope that you're doing well. Happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. And for all my American friends and family, happy 4th of July. Maybe it's a happy belated 4th of July. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you had beautiful fireworks. Okay, let's see what's happening here for you. We're going to take out some oracle cards first before we start the actual reading. So Spirit asked me to change the format on how I do my readings from, they started from Leo. So from Leo down to Aries, it's going to be a different format than what I used from Pisces to Virgo. Okay. There we go. I don't remember if I did it, but I have to do it again. All right. Let's see what's happening here for you. For Cancers, my crabs, my CMCs. For those of you that don't know what CMC stands for, it's Cosmic Moonchild. Third eye crown is being affected right now. A lot of you are a lot of downloads coming through. Okay, is there anything else or is this good enough? Is there one more for Cancers? Just want to make sure if there's anything else. Ray. Ray's in the room. I don't know if he's going to come and sit down. Ray. I don't know where he is. Okay, one more. Okay, these two. Okay, that's it. All right. Okay, well, you are protected, Cancers. Okay, there's protection. You are protected from your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, spirit. There is protection here for you. Beautiful to see. Okay. Veiled. Well, the veil is getting thinner and thinner and thinner, and you're going to see through everything and everybody very, very soon. Okay. And yeah, so that's something that is very strong here that's showing up. People that have been wearing masks, you're going to see the truth. The Spirit is asking you is to meditate at this time in any way, shape, or form what meditation means for you. Okay. It's different for everybody. You're probably going through stormy times at this time. Things are still not where they are supposed to be. What Spirit is asking you is to stay focused on what you want, right? What is your aim? What's your aim? What's your goal? Stay focused as you go through this stormy period. Have patience. Something is coming in divine timing. In terms of your psychicness, you are protected here. But what I'm being shown is that you're going to see differently because the veil is getting thinner and thinner. So even though you're psychic now, or you have good intuition, or you're good with your dreams, okay, or premonitions, it's gonna get big. There's gonna be growth here, okay. There's gonna be growth, and if you have a hard time, seeing through, then meditate in any shape, way, or form. What meditations means for you, just know that you are protected, and something is coming in divine timing. Have patience and stay focused on your end goal, even if things around you are chaotic. All right. Now we're going to get into your reading. Okay. Anywhere that you have Cancer in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements. You can look at your rising, moon, Venus, and your North Star. Okay, let's see what's happening here for you. All right, cards are ready. Cancers. Okay. Got the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands. It's been difficult here. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, let me just continue. In the current energy, you got the Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the King of Wands. King of Wands. You got the Tower, which you don't see coming in. There's two cards here. The Eight of Wands, Two of Wands. And the outcome is Six of Wands. Well, you're okay. So there's a lot of you that are like at this time. There's maybe there could be collaborations or people coming together, some team effort here. You've been putting a long energy and long hours into something. You are being guided to abundance, okay, because it is your right. It's your birthright. Okay, you are being divinely guided to your wish fulfillment, your wish that wants to be granted here. So you're going to become stars. Yeah, you're going to be known. Okay, I'm being shown. And you are being guided towards abundance and true love. Okay, that's very, very, it's what it's showing me here. Okay. Let's look at, yeah, you are being guided. Okay. Whatever it is that you're putting in long hours with, you are being guided to do so. This is what you have to do. Maybe long hours, you're putting a lot of energy into something here with a strong foundation, and you're being guided. But you're being guided to a wish that's going to be granted. And it can be true love. It can be a form of abundance of any shape or form. A lot of celebrations here. And faith restoring, like faith being restored. And in the end, you got the Six of Wands, which is about some type of recognition. Okay, you're going to be recognized, reward, okay, victory, success around you. It takes your confidence. Now, let's look at the reading itself, okay? Because it's a bit, okay, we'll see. Okay. It could be an offer on the table, any type of offer. There could be any type of offer on the table for you. But the thing is with the challenge is trust. Are you going to trust this? Are you going to trust this? Okay. Are you going to trust this offer coming in or any offers? It's what how you like. It's also how you're presenting yourself too. You know, the thing is that there's trust issues here. Why maybe some of you are not trusting or there's trust issues is because of the completion you're doing this year, but it's because of all the tests that you had to go through. You had to go through a lot of betrayals. And you're saying, but why? But you chose this. Don't ask me why. You chose to live this. You chose this as part of your path, okay, to learn about everything. And there is betrayal here, 100%, okay, people not having your back here. And you've been tested, but you overcame it. And you're still hanging on, determined to move forward, but you're super exhausted and frustrated and mad and angry that there's still people around you that don't have your back. All right. In the current energy here, I see you here on everyday basis of life that you are stable here. You, in terms of working, there could be an offer coming in as well. Okay, it could be an offer of a job or money or something coming in. The tower is coming in to change. There's an ending of a cycle. Okay, maybe you've been in the dark for a very long time. Maybe there's been always like these people or situations that never had your back. You had to hit rock bottom. It was something karmic that you had to go through. But there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay, definitely. And there could be someone else or you. I'm not sure here. There's a bigger picture in the situation. Okay, and it's about being different. It's about being taken. You're different than others. Okay. And it's about someone taking action, whether it's you or someone else. So I'm taking action towards what we have to see. The tower is coming in. And what you're not seeing coming is something is going to take flight. You've been hearing the signs, you've been feeling them, hearing them, seeing them, and something is going to take flight. Okay, so you could be going on vacation. For others of you, in terms of busyness. In the hopes and fears, you got the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're making plans here, which is great. Maybe you're making plans with a fire sign. It could be Sagittarius, Leo, up to now I have here. But it doesn't have to be a fire sign, okay? But you're still at crossroads. Again, you got the victory card. So now we're going to clarify, okay? Let's clarify this. Beginning here of the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, there's something else here they want to talk about. Okay, we want to talk about this? Okay. I knew something else was going to come into your reading. Okay, we're going to have to take these aside, okay, because this is another reading completely different. I don't know why Spirit is doing that, but we have to see. Okay. The Empress. Yeah, it's time. Venus, the planet Venus, in terms of love and finances and beauty, is bringing you new opportunities here because you harvested, you manifested them, you planted the seeds, whatever it is that you wanted here, and it's coming forth. Okay, there could be someone of the past returning as well. So it could be a past person, a new person. That's why maybe it will be a crossroads. Let's look at this one here. Okay, I need to look at this before I start the reading. Here you got the Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Three of Swords, and Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's someone from the past that's returning here. Okay, and it's normal because right now there's 4 planets, but I don't remember all the planets. But I think there's Chiron. Chiron is going retrograde in July. Mercury is going retrograde in July. Saturn, and there's another planet, but I can't figure it out. I know there's 4 planets going in retrograde, but I forgot the last one. So it does, anyways. So there is people of the past that are going to come back. It could be toxic people, addictions. It could be anything of the past. Something coming in here. I feel like you've healed most of the past situations for some of you. There was energies of oh, my camera's moving because Ray just like stepped on the camera. It could be an energy where there was heartbreak here, sorrow, physically, emotionally, or spiritually here. Okay, and there was an ending of a cycle that was very dark here. Okay, and that was when Pluto was in Capricorn too. You had to go through this. We had to go through it, Cancers. Okay, there could be someone here keeping very quiet. Yeah, there could be a new beginning. Yes, there could be a new beginning, because some of you are still holding on to the emotions of someone here of the past, and this person's coming through. What is it they're hiding? Yeah, what is it? Because I don't know who this is from the past that's going through a lot. Okay. Could be you, Cancers. Okay, what took place here when Pluto was in Capricorn? Or there's someone coming in, someone that doesn't have the strength to go through this. A lot of challenges, even though they're overcoming it, it's a lot on them. It's a lot. They're carrying too much on their shoulders. What is the advice here? Rejection, confusion. I just need one more card. No, I'm not going to have enough cards. Strife, conflict. Oh my God. Ray, stop touching my camera, please. Someone's coming in. Okay, definitely. There's a Knight of Swords. Someone's coming in here. Okay, someone that maybe you rejected or you let go of. They're having a difficult time. They're really having a difficult time. There's been interference. Okay. I feel that someone walked away from this situation. So what should they do? They haven't been sleeping. They want stability with you. They want to return home, or they want stability with you. This could be anybody. It could be a child. It could be a friend. It could be anybody here, okay? But they want stability and they want to return home, okay? They want to be home. They want to have that foundation. So I don't know who this is for, okay? I hope it helps. Let's look at the recent past here till now. The Page of Pentacles. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you completed a cycle here, okay? Definitely. You're going to the next level. You have to take the higher road here in the situation. And you have been taking a higher road. For some of you, this is about you're guiding others, or vice versa. Someone is guiding you, Cancers. It could be a marriage that you had to deal with where there was an ending, maybe. Whatever there is here, it's about you taking the higher road. It's okay. And seeing that, you know what, this is their journey. Not taking it too personally. Okay, because you're going to the next level. You're going to the next level. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in with this is Jupiter, right? And it fell on the 9th. Oh my God. And the Wheel of Fortune is here with the June 9th. Okay, so this is when things are going to turn around. It's about karma, luck, being in the right place at the right time. Are you going to seize the moment? After so much difficulty, Jupiter is coming in to bring you abundance. Okay, there's abundance here. Oh my God, all these cards came out. You're going through a death and rebirth. Things are going to start coming into balance. Maybe some of you are leaving something behind. All these emotions, all these people, everything that has to happen here. You're going through a transition. You are going through a death and rebirth. You're going through a huge transformation. Some of you might be relocating or moving, okay? Or it could be also that you are going to be traveling, but definitely here, very positive in energy that's taking place for you, okay? Let's look at the current energy. Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords and the King of Wands. Temperance. Nine of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Fool. Yeah, definitely here. You know, you felt left out, ghosted in the dark. Maybe you're going right at this time. You're feeling that you're not financially stable. You know, there's an energy of that. Okay, patience is the key here. I do feel that you're stable. Okay, I do feel that. It shows me here with the Queen of Pentacles, and there is a wish fulfillment that wants to be given to you. And patience is right. Patience. You need to have patience. I know you said, but how long? I get it, but let that go, Cancers. Let that go. You understand? Let go of when you want something. If it's for you, it's money coming in. I want it. When is it going to come in? I don't understand. Let that go. You have to. You're resisting it for it to come towards you. If it's a relationship, let that go. You need to release it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Okay. It's about balance and healing. That's what you're doing now. You're healing you're still healing. Yes, you are. You're still healing. And it's about taking action. There could be someone here coming to take action towards you, or this is you taking action towards something, because there's a new beginning here. Okay, in the current energy, there's a new beginning for you. Okay, you've been stagnant for a very long time. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know. Okay, a lot of you are walking a path alone. Okay, there's a path that you've been walking on, and the moon is there, so you're going to be tested. Neptune is going to be retrograde, right? And so in Aries, and something has been stagnant. You've been in limbo, okay, with some type of, maybe for some of you this could be a relationship, a union, and there's a new beginning taking place, but you're not going to see it coming in. So pay attention to your dreams. You are being tested right now. That's it. You're being tested. You learned all the lessons, right? So there you have nothing to be worried about. Let's look at the Tower. What is this Tower about for Cancer? The Eight of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Let's look at the Eight of Wands and what you're not seeing. There can be messages coming in. The Hermit. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. I just want to miss. Okay, Two of Wands. Maybe there could be two people here that you have to choose from, two type of unions. Maybe you're integrating into a whole, you're becoming whole. There's a new beginning here, but you are undecided. There is a union. Remember, there's a union. It's coming with a contract here. You have a contract with someone. You're going to make plans, but you're still going to be a crossroad. Why? Why are you going to be a crossroad? You're going to be overthinking it. That's why it's important to meditate. It's important to meditate if you're overthinking. Okay, there's no excuse for the overthinking, Cancer. You've been feeling stagnant in a situation here. You've been in limbo, trying to find different perspectives. This could be of someone of your past that you're holding on to. Emotions of the past. But I see that you've healed and moved on from this, but you're still feeling tied to it. Well, good news is that you are going to take your power back here this month or this week, and you're going to move forward. Okay, and you've been hermiting for a while, right? Cancers, haven't we all? And a lot of reflection has been taking place. You're moving towards the sun here. Something is going to take flight. Messages are coming in, and the Tower is bringing a new path for you. Now let's look at the Six of Wands. Listen to the heart. Listen to your messages of the heart. Queen of Swords. You've been waiting for this for a long time. The sun is shining on this. You know why the sun is shining on this? I'll tell you why. I got the Empress and you got the Emperor here. That could be you in energy, or there's someone else like this. Okay, you've been waiting for a long time for this victory, recognition. Maybe it's fame for some of you. There's abundance, there's love, there's health, there's money, there's everything is coming in together. Okay, you're protected. That's what's the most important. Yeah, maybe you're still going through some stormy times, but stay focused on your goal here of what you truly want. Some of you, this has to do with health. Whatever it is here, okay, you're very honest in how you speak. You speak from the heart. You're very passionate and determined, and you've been waiting for this new beginning. Okay, there's victory here. Some of you are going to feel it this year, 100%. Okay, what's coming up for you is the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, and the Sun. You're going to be super happy, Cancers. Time to celebrate. Time to be really happy, because this is an exciting time for Cancers, right? Very positive, taking action towards something, towards your happiness, towards your family, your friends, whoever that is family for you. A lot of happiness here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Gemini. Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your all signs from July 7th to the 13th and what you don't see coming. Let's start with your clearing first. And then we'll get into your reading. All right, Gemini. Use my mom's spell. And some spray. Perfect. Now we're going to get into your reading first. We're going to see with the Oracle cards what they have to say. Hope that you're all doing well, my beautiful gems. Okay. Home is your focus right now. You're focused on being home or home. Someone feels like home. There's a new beginning in the home. There's a lot of luck in the home right now. Okay, what else is there? Okay, the Tower moment coming in. There's new beginnings there that are taking place for you. You have the courage and the strength. Anything else? I don't know what to do with these cards. They want to fall. Okay, let them fall. You need the water element here. Maybe you need to be near a body of water, maybe an ocean, a river, taking a bath, taking a shower, or you need to incorporate more water into your meditations. If you need a ritual for water, a water ritual, you could reach me on my email. Let's see what's happening here for you. Before I start, let me just put them out. There's a lot of jealousy around you at this time, Geminis. Like, what else is new, right? So the evil eye, maybe you need to wear evil eye or buy them for your home, your car, your business. But there could be people talking about you at this time or just very jealous of you. But sometimes it's not even about jealousy. Someone could say something like, "Oh, you're beautiful," and they mean it. But whatever, there could be that type of creation type of way. So home is the focus here. There's a new beginning in the home, happiness in the home, strong foundation or some type of luck here that's taking place. Spirit's saying that you have the courage and the strength to go through a situation. You're stronger than you think, okay? I also see a Tower moment or some type of clarity coming in. Some of you are going to be seeking a healer, or you are a healer, or you're seeking a healer. You're going to be seeking a healer because you do need a spiritual cleanse. If you do need a spiritual cleanse and you're going to do it by yourself, I could give you a spiritual cleanse ritual, but it's going to take some time. Or you could also reach out to me for a spiritual cleanse because I know how to do that as well, okay? But definitely beautiful energy taking place. You are at this time transmuting, okay? Like the snake sheds the skin. That's what you're going through, a huge transformation. And you are focused on your goal, more love. Okay, there's a focus here that you're focused on something, and your nature, your sanctuary, where you go, where you feel at peace, is in nature. So maybe take a walk in nature, go hug a tree if you can, walk barefoot if you could. Okay, but definitely there's a beautiful energy where this is where you get a lot of your messages from. So now we're going to get started with your reading, Gemini. Okay, anywhere that you have Gemini in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements. Look at your rising, your moon, Venus, or your North Star. Okay, let's do some shuffling here. One more time. Cards are ready. Okay, okie dokie. Okay, let's see what's going on for you, gems. Oh, no, these are not. No. They just flew out. It's not the same way. I want them to pop out. Okay, let's see what's happening for Gemini in the recent past. Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Judgment. In the current energy, Chariot. Nice. What else is happening? Ace of Cups. Nice. The World. Huh, real. What you're not seeing. What you're not seeing. Hopes and fears. Okay. Okay, the overall of the movie of the movie, the overall of the movie. You guys are you guys making a movie or something? Because I just said movie and I never said that, so I'm just thinking maybe there's a movie here that you're doing. A love movie? Is that a love story? Okay, whatever the case is, the overall energy of all is the Two of Cups. There could be a union here. Okay, that you probably were undecisive and you were sitting on the fence for a while, but something that's coming in with stability. It could be money, it could be a relationship, anything here. And maybe you're at crossroads, but definitely there's a decision to be made. Okay, in the current energy, you got the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, and the World. You're going to the next level of love here, abundance coming in for you, celebration. It's beautiful to see. Okay, definitely there's taking back your power here, moving forward from hurt, sorrow that you had to go through in the past. You had to go through a lot when you came to the heart chakra. So it means that you got hurt in your relationships or friendships or whatever in your relationships. And this could have been spiritual, physical, emotional, but you had to go through it. And now you're taking there after you triumphed over a situation here and you're taking your power back and you're moving forward away from these energies. Okay, and by loving yourself first, of course there's unconditional love here, and it's there's forgiveness, there's an energy of celebration, like I said, and just a lot of abundance coming in. And you completed a cycle, so you are going to be going to the next level. Some of you could be traveling as well. Okay, there could be indication of traveling in the near future, or you're going to be traveling in the month of July. Okay, what you don't see coming, well, you have the Three of Swords here, how you've been feeling, and with the what comes in with the Five of Cups, where you are releasing at this time mistakes, frustrations. You're going over stuff. You're trying to find crossing that bridge of healing. Okay, that's what you're doing. Okay, and what you're not seeing is that you've been worried about this. Okay, there's been a lot of worry, but there's a reset here that's taking place for you. Okay, but it's also important to stay discerned. But there's a reset. Things are going to come into balance. There will be fairness and justice, of course, and truth. In the outcome, you're overthinking again. Okay, you're feeling stuck. You're probably thinking negative. You're not really stuck, but it's because you're overthinking. Okay, so we're going to have to clarify. Okay, let's look at this Five of Cups here. You mirror if you're in the union, you do mirror each other. And there's an energy where it's like one in a lifetime energy that I'm being shown here. Communication will be the key for you. And now right now Mercury is in retrograde, so it's in the shadow part. So there could be miscommunication taking place. Okay. So definitely there's important decisions to be made here. This could lead to marriage one day if you're open to it. Okay, it's about taking the higher road here. This is someone that's very traditional. Okay, they're very traditional in an energy, and they do the right thing. Someone here does the right thing. I don't know who it is, but someone does. You will cross that bridge of healing because you have recognition, reward here that's taking place. Okay, and some type of victory and success that's coming in for you. Is there anything else here? That card. And stability. You're making progress, Gemini. There is stability here coming in for you. Now let's look at the recent past. You got the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Let's take a card for the Two of Swords. The Moon. You are being tested. Neptune energy here, okay? Something still has to unfold. There's been secrets, okay? And you are or you still are currently are being tested here, and you have to take a step back to reevaluate everything, okay? Pay attention to your dreams as well, okay? Let's look at the Ace. Okay, you're trying to bring something into balance. Definitely, okay, but there is definitely some type of gift or money coming in. And Judgment is, yeah. Listen, there's this Judgment call. What I see is that there's stability in the situation. I see wealth here as well. Okay, not just like I see like generational wealth. Okay, I see stability here. And I see a business also, like someone like maybe you're working for a company and you're going to be working for yourself. There can be that type of energy. There's something that you're not seeing, and it's not going to be shown to you. So it's something is going to be like it's something that you don't see coming at all. Okay, what's going to take place here? I just want to take one more card here for the Moon for you, Gemini. Yeah, a lot of you have your heart chakra is closed. Like even though you feel that you've healed it, you're not completely open. You have to be very vulnerable here. Okay, you're holding on to things that hurt you. You're holding on to things that have hurt you. And, well, you have a new contract coming in. It's part of your destiny. Karma, like being at the right place at the right time. And abundance that's coming in so many things. Okay, it could be about love, it could be about wealth, it could be about stability, your legacy, whatever it is, it's there for you. Let's look at, I didn't even call it. Yeah, the star card. Some of you are stars or can become a star. There could be an energy of that, okay? There's a wish that wants to be granted. It's part of your calling. Some of you are going to move forward with this, and faith is going to be restored. Very nice. There's an offer coming in with the Ace of Cups. Let's look at the World card. Yep. You planted those seeds. There's been harvesting. You're going to the next level. There's new opportunities coming in. For some of you, could be on the other side of could be that you're going to be traveling somewhere else. Okay, definitely. There's beautiful energy. There's clarity here, breakthrough. Let's look at the Three of Swords for you, Gem. There's a fire sign. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Doesn't matter. There's a huge transformation here. Someone's seeing a big. There's a big. Someone's seeing a bigger picture. This could be you or someone. This could be someone from your past life that's coming through as well. I do feel that. There's a huge transformation. You're going through a transmutation here. Okay, stay focused on what you want here. Someone's staying focused on what they want. There's an overcoming here, and someone's taking action towards it. It's part of your destiny. Let's look at what you're not seeing here as well. Five of Swords. What is this all about? Yeah, so this is what it is. A lot of you have been taking time out. You want something long term here. Okay, there, let me put these cards here. It's okay. It's very important to put these cards out. I'm going to take them out and show them to you after. Spirit wants to say here. You know, you have to listen. There's a tendency that, you know, a lot of you have trust issues. Okay, and being vulnerable, whatever the case is, you've been having sleepless nights. I'm not sure if people have your back or not. You always feel that there's something that's going to go wrong. And I feel here that you have to take a step back somehow to heal. to rest, to gain some type of clarity, maybe by going in nature or something like that, because you're going through a death and rebirth. You're going through a huge transformation, beautiful things coming. You want things to come into balance, that whatever that you give, you are going to have receive. You're going to be receiving. I'm going to show you these other cards in a second here. Well, I'll tell you after. Let's continue with the reading. There's a reset that's taking place here for you. You've been putting a lot of long hours, energy into something, and that's why the reset is coming in for you, okay? You're going to have the courage and the strength to overcome this. July is a very strong, July. We are in July, sorry. August is also a very strong month for you. There's going to be celebration around you, okay? There's going to be some type of reset that's going to take place. Huge transformation, things coming into balance, all right? Let's look at this Eight of Swords in the outcome. The Emperor. The Empress, the Four Wands. Stability, home. Told you something about home, someone returning home, someone feeling like home. Instead of like communication, new ideas taking place. Instead of feeling stuck about something, right? Take action towards it. You have a lot of knowledge here. Okay, take action, or someone's taking action towards a home, stability or celebration, or someone coming home, or someone feeling like home. And there's going to be new communication coming in place, new ideas taking place, okay? It's very beautiful. And what I'm being shown here as well is that there's something long-term that's going to bring you happiness, whether it's a legacy, money coming towards you, okay, some type of abundance, like the state or a home. And what is it? And happiness. There's something long-term, and that's going to bring you total joy and happiness here. Okay, and it's important to listen to the messages of your heart and moving slowly. You want to move slowly, that's fine, but you are making progress towards something. Or there's someone coming in that are going to give you these messages, and there is something that is long-term here if you want it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading, Gemini, and next we're doing is Taurus. Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your all signs from July 7th to the 13th. What you don't see coming in. We're going to start with your clearing first. Taurus. The mom's bell. And spray. Okay, we're going to start with your reading first with the oracle cards. How are you doing, Taurus? I hope that you're doing well. Okay, Taurus babies, my Taurus gang, my Taurus team, my Taurus nation, as my bull gang. Let's see what's happening here for you. We're going to start with the oracles, and then we'll do the reading itself, okay? So tell me how you're feeling. How are you? Happy to be here with you. Okay, cards are ready. Let's get started. Taurus. Let's see what you're going through. Oh, guys, no, I can't take the whole deck. Half a deck came through. It came out. No, it can't be that. I'll be here forever. Okay. Anything else for Taurus? Is there anything else for Taurus? Yep. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. There's a past life connection here for some of you. Some of you have a past life connection or something, or it doesn't have to be a connection. It can be also a place. For some of you, it could be Egypt. Okay, I'm being shown pyramids. No, we'll see what's this about. But right now, a lot of you are going through a stormy time, okay? And you are in your divine feminine. Your divine feminine is rising here, okay? Meaning you're more into your divine feminine for some of you, or maybe while you're going through these stormy times, you could also bring in your divine masculine to help you as you're going through these stormy times. It's important at this time where they're asking you is to meditate. Now, if you don't know how to meditate with music or like whatever they have on, with solfeggio frequencies, for some you could be dancing, it could be drawings, it could be, painting, but something that makes you stay focused so that you could be by yourself and in stillness. Maybe for some of you, meditation would be in nature, Taurus, which I know you love to be in nature. So maybe at this time you are going through a difficult time. Maybe there's a divine feminine too that is going through a difficult time here. Whatever the case is that this will pass, okay? You are going to be receiving a message, and in this message that you're going to be receiving, maybe from your spirit guides, maybe just an actual message, will give you relief, okay? There's going to be relief with this. So let's start your reading, Taurus. Anywhere that you have Taurus in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements. Look at your rising, moon, Venus, and your North Star. So I do want to say hi to a subscriber. Okay. So this week, one of my friends, they got hurt, and they do Uber Eats. Okay. And they got hurt on their leg, and they couldn't really, they needed that day of work, and they asked me if I wanted to help, and I said, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll help if and I did. And that day I was going and get the orders, and and I was depositing them, which is weird to do that. And I walked into this. I didn't even know where I was, to tell you the truth. I felt like I was in another dimension, to tell you the truth. I didn't feel like I was like, because I know that area very, very well. But for me, I didn't feel like I was there in that area. So so anyways, I walk into this restaurant. It's a breakfast place, and I was starving. I was actually hungry at that point, and it smelled so good. And so I was like, usually like, there's probably a hostess that should be at the door, but there wasn't one. I said, well, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do to get this order. Because everyone is different. Some restaurants, they bring it to you. Others you have to go. So long story short, this lady is walking up to me. I'm trying to get her attention, right? And she goes, "Oh my God!" She goes, "I can't believe it. I watch you every day on YouTube." I go, "Oh my God!" And I was having a bad hair day. I had my cap on. I had my sunglasses on, and I had to go to the bathroom as well. So, anyways, I met a really nice lady. She's a Taurus. That's why I'm bringing it up in the Taurus reading. So, yeah. So it was just nice to get. I got recognized. I asked her, I go, "Where are we?" Because like she goes, "Oh, we're in this part of town, which I'm not going to mention." And I said, "Yeah, okay," because I thought we were somewhere else. I really thought that we were. I mean, I felt at that point when I was like, "Where are we?" Because like I couldn't figure out where we were. It was actually a place where I grew up I grew up in that area. Like I was always in that area, but it felt like I was in a different dimension, in another. Like if it just felt like that. Anyways, I just want to say hi to her. I'm sure she's going to be watching this later on or whenever. So hi to Pina. Her name is Pina. And yeah, so I did Uber for that day because my friend was hurt, which was nice. That I helped this person out. Look, these two cards came out, okay? Allow you in your mind about something. You are at crossroads here, okay? But you are at crossroads in a situation. So we'll see what this is all about if it comes out into your reading. So anyways, that was my story. I just wanted to tell you, Taurus. So let's see what's happening here for you. Just felt weird. Like I was disoriented, but I didn't feel like I was disoriented. Just felt like I was in another dimension completely. It was so weird that day. Okay, so let me know if you ever felt that, like your area very well, but then when you speak to someone, you say, "Where are you?" That did you ever feel, or are you feeling that you are in other dimensions at this time? Okay, let me know. I don't know if it's just a me thing. Okay, let's put this over here. Okay, I'll tell you the cards in a second here. My God, the cards are coming out all like fast, weird. Okay, good news on that. You've been going through a lot. Yes, it's true. Like you're tired. You're exhausted, Taurus. You're actually very, very exhausted. Okay, of all the tests that you've been and what has been coming towards you, and you're very determined to move forward. You're very persevering, like perseverance. There's a lot of perseverance here. You're looking into the past here, like it's almost like it's been very difficult. Um, in the overall of the reading is that you are going to be crossing, you're going through a transition right now. You're not, better times are coming ahead, but you're not seeing this right now. Okay. And so you might be relocating or moving, or they're going to be like or traveling, but there's definitely, you're leaving something behind. In the overall though, in the overall, you got the Seven of Pentacles, which shows me here that you are like comparison, you're seeing how far you've come up to now. There's something that you're waiting to come in, or something like maybe money or something to come in here. Okay, well listen, the thing is that you got the Sun card. This is a very good card here. Okay, and there's a breakthrough. The Sun card talks about good times, good vibrations, positivity, excitement, you name it, anything that the Sun brings. And it has to do with your confidence, whatever it is that you're passionate about here, and determination. But there's something very, very good that's taking place here. Okay, there's a breakthrough. um, the challenge is about taking charge forward. Okay, I feel like some of you could be restless at this time. There could be people coming in and out of your life, or things or people or situations coming in and out of your life. You're not sure. There's a lot of options. Okay, a lot of choices here, there, which is great. But there could also be a sense of confusion. Okay, in the current energy, you are going to go through a breakthrough. You overthinking, or you're feeling stuck in a situation here, and what you want is things to come in balance. It's about your confidence here. What you don't see coming is an ending of a cycle, a difficult ending here, because you were in the dark for a very long time. You had to hit rock bottom, or you're hitting rock bottom. Okay, this could be in terms of money or a job or what you're not receiving. But there's finally the light at the end of the tunnel. Like I said, there's an offer coming in. And the outcome is the Three of Swords. Now there's going to be heartbreak, just feeling sad, emotionally, spiritually, physically. There's an energy of that. Okay, but we're going to have to clarify and see what it is that's taking place here. So let's look at the Seven of Pentacles here in the overall for you. Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Well, listen, first of all, okay, what's taking place is that you are still releasing a lot. You're still releasing a lot of energy of like mistakes, regrets, a lot of frustration and hurt, and crossing that bridge to healing, which I do feel that you are slowly working towards it. In terms of money or something coming to you, okay, you're making progress, and there's going to be celebration around you, and there's going to be wealth and stability. But for some of you, this could be like working on, could be like in terms of maybe you have to, you're opening up your own business, or whatever this is, okay, or it's just where you're working at. Whatever this is, you're making progress, you're networking. There's socializing and networking, celebrations around you, whatever it is that you're waiting for, it's coming in. Slowly but surely it's coming in, but there is wealth around you, Taurus. Okay, I do see that. Now let's look at the Sun card. The Star card. A wish is going to be granted here. It's part of your destiny with the Sun card. Okay, and faith is going to be restored with the Knight of Wands. There's going to be some type of communication or some type of decision, because now Mercury is going retrograde, and there's going to be a lot of mix-up delays taking place. So there's something that you can't really force for it to come in, but there is going to be some type of communication here. And you manifested this. Yes, you did. And there is going to be communication taking place. And I feel like you're going to move forward with this. Okay, you're going to move forward. You're going to take your power back here. You're taking action towards something. It's very, very positive. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. There's teamwork, collaboration around you, a strong foundation. Could be many choices of a job or employment. Something is coming in divine timing. You're feeling it. You're sensing it. And yeah, it's a new beginning that's taking place. Let's look at the current energy. You got the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is about listening to your heart. Okay, it's about listening to your heart. There's a breakthrough here. There is stability, like I say, but at this time, like I feel, why is the Five of Cups here? Yeah, you took time. This is the year that you're taking time. Yeah. Okay. You have a number 9. Okay. Remember, there's an ending of a cycle that you're not seeing that's coming in for you. Yeah. So you had to go through a lot here. You have to take time out. Maybe this is what you have to do in the current energy. Okay. Maybe take time out. Maybe you need a vacation or something where you could, maybe you felt alone, left out, in the dark, abandoned. There's a lot of regrets here, and it's about you taking a step back, heal, rest, to gain clarity. I feel that you are going to gain this clarity. There is a King and Queen of Pentacles here. It's 2 strong suits, a strong suit here. It's about listening to the messages of your heart when it comes to your stability here. There is a breakthrough, right? You're going to be cutting through something. Something is going to be revealed to you. And finally, letting go of this energy, because that's where the breakthrough comes in. Because with this King of Wands, whoever this King of Wands is for you, whether it's you or someone else in energy, it's about someone that's going to take action towards something, because there's a calling or there's a bigger picture attached to this situation. Let's look at the 8 of Swords. There's a judgment coming in. 6 of Pentacles. You've been taking time out in the current energy to follow your own path here, reflecting on things, meditating. Is there anything else? Yeah, there's a sense of worry here. You're worried about something. And even though you're making plans, you're at crossroads. You're sitting on the fence about something. All crossroads here. What is this about for Taurus? Can you give me something else? You're open to receive, that's for sure. You're going through a death and rebirth. You're going through a huge transformation here. You have to trust yourself in this, okay? Trust the process here. There's a death and rebirth, and there's a metamorphosis. That's what you're going through at this time. But everything is going to fall into place. You just have to trust the process, okay? So let's look at this, because I have the King and Queen of Pentacles and the King and Queen of Wands. It doesn't have to, if there's someone attached to you, that's you in energy. Okay, let's see. Okay, now because Mercury is in them retrograde and a lot of other planets that are in retrograde. There's 4 planets that are in retrograde in July. I know I forgot the last one, and it bugs me because I'm the one that wrote them down, and I wrote them down just like yesterday. I completely and I can't think of the 4th one, but there's definitely someone that's coming in to give you a message here, and there's going to be some type of relief. Okay, so a big sigh. I got the King and Queen of Cups as well. Well, definitely here, there's the Wheel of Fortune is coming in at this. There's a message coming in that's gonna. It's not gonna shake you. I feel that it's a whole message here, but there's a contract here. Karma, like being at the right place at the right time, and Jupiter's coming in to help you. Okay, definitely. Let's look at this 10 of Swords and what you're not seeing. The Empress, the 9 of Swords. Yeah, let go of the worry, please. Your ending of the cycle took place. There's light that's coming through. The more you worry about things, and they're not going to materialize, okay? It's a waste of energy and time. Venus is here. Whatever you've been planting or manifesting, you're going to the next level. You completed the cycle. It shows me 2 times you completed the cycle with the World card. You're going to the next level. Okay, some of you might be vacationing. Some of you might be traveling. But there's definitely going to the next level. And there's abundance here with the Ace of Wands. It's a new start for you, Taurus. Okay, you're going to feel, in terms of could be excitement, joy, so much passion here, determination, could be in terms of your goals, your dreams, or a relationship, okay? But it's a yes. Let's look at this Page of Pentacles. One card for this Page of Pentacles. You have the courage and the strength. Again, August is very strong for everybody. Okay, there could be an offer in the month of August. Something long-term. Whatever this offer is, okay, there's abundance here. Something long-term. Could be an estate, a home, or money falling on your lap. There's a reset. You got the Emperor and the Empress. There's a reset for you, okay? There's a new beginning also in a union as well. If there's no one, there's a union that's long-term here. Could be wealth that's long-term, okay? There is a reset, balance, truth, fairness. There's an offer, maybe from a Leo, from an Aries, from a Libra. Who knows? There's so many signs here. I could name you all the signs. You have them all. And it's about you taking action towards this, Taurus. Beautiful. Okay? You have the knowledge here. What is this Three of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. King of Swords. Yes, Wands. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's someone new coming in. Like, I don't know what else to tell you here, because like it's I know you're going through the ringer right now, but that's not how it looks in my reading. Yeah, you're gonna overcome this Three of Swords. Okay, there's healing here. There's an offer coming in. Money, a person that's bringing stability. It's about you staying focused on what it is that you truly want here. Okay, something is going to take flight. A lot of messages are going to be coming in. All right, something, maybe some of you, like I said, you could be traveling, going on vacation, going overseas. There's a huge transformation here. Okay, there's new contracts that are being played, wishes that wanted to be granted to you. Okay, wealth, stability. I don't know. There's a union, there's a reset. Okay, passionate beginnings, the Ace of Cups, someone new coming in. Okay, unconditional love, forgiveness, celebrations of abundance coming in. Something long-term, something that also that's going to bring you happiness. Okay, you're going to be really happy. Okay, this could be in terms of your creativity or someone new coming in. Like I said, it's a wish fulfillment. There's victory, there's success, there's an energy of being recognized here. And it's all has to do with your confidence. And like I said, you're going through a transition. Better times are coming ahead. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Taurus. Hi, Aries, and welcome to your All Signs. This is from July 7th to the 13th. I hope that you're all doing well. And this is about what you don't see coming in. So we're going to start first with your clearing, and then we're going to go straight into your reading. Wow. Hey, you, Aries and Cancers, was this powerful? Okay, Aries Nation is in the house, right? My mom spell and the spray. Beautiful. Okay, let's get started with your reading. How are you, Aries? Aries Nation is in the house. Ooh, I love your energy, Aries. Your last but not least, I did start with Pisces and I went down all the way to Aries because last week I did Aries all the way down to Pisces, and to make it fair, that's how I make it fair. So what is it that you don't see coming? First, we're going to start out with some of the oracle cards, and then we're going to go into your reading, okay? So how are you feeling, Aries, with all this Neptune being in Aries and so many signs, so many planets being in your sign? How does it feel? Do you feel different? Do you feel more empowered? What's the energy around you? What are you feeling? If you want to express how you feel, let me know. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, cards are ready. Okay. It's important to set boundaries at this time, Aries, with people or situations around you. So I hope that you do set your boundaries. You have a new moon coming up. Whenever the next new moon is, it's time to, the new moon is all about like manifesting. Okay, but make sure that if you do any type of rituals or anything that you do during a new moon, never to do it on the first day. Wait about the second or third day in doing anything. All right, it's important to know that. If you need a new moon ritual, you could email me, as I say. Okay. Okay, let me just it's important at this time to stay in gratitude. So you could do a gratitude list. You could speak about what you're grateful for, and maybe light a candle because you're setting the intentions, right? And lighting a candle, letting it burn, will continue with those intentions. So maybe a lot of you are in the gratitude. You feel gratitude. There is a talisman here, a key. Okay, to turn. There's a key here, right? Yes, there's a key. You hold the key to something here. There's a karmic path that you are walking through or on. At this time, you may be going through some type of stormy weather, or just that you're going through something difficult at this time. Okay. It's part of maybe of your karmic path. But what shows me here is that you are protected, Aries. That's very nice to see. You are protected. For those of you that are traveling, you're safe. There's a safe travel. You are protected. If that will help. And to trust yourself. Trust yourself and trust the process here. There is a new life that's coming in for you. Okay? Now we're going to start with your reading. Anywhere that you have Aries in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your, rising, moon, Venus, and North Star. Aries Nation is in the house. Okay, let's see what's going on here for you, Aries. Cards are ready. This card wants to come out. This card is even better. Okay. Yeah, okay, hold on a second. These cards are just flying. Okay. Do I take this out too? Okay, no, okay. I don't want to do this. All right. All right. There's something that you're not going to see coming. Of course, this is the part of the video, but really, honestly, you're not. And it's going to take you by surprise. And you are navigating at this time through stormy times here in something maybe karmic that you are going through. What I'm being shown is that, yes, you're going to be tested here and your intuition is, and pay attention to your dreams. Something is going to unfold. Okay. There's still secrets around something that you still don't see. Okay, in the overall of the whole reading, okay, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So Jupiter is coming in to help you here. Okay, and this is about karma, luck, being at the right place at the right time. There's abundance, and there's a new contract here. Okay. In the overall, you got the Emperor. You came very strong in your reading, Aries. I love that. Okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're standing up. It's like, yeah, I'm taking my power back here. You have so much knowledge. You have so much wisdom here. You're taking action towards something. Okay. What I'm being shown in the recent past, okay, there was some type of conflict that you had to go through. There was conflict, strife, or competition, chaos, stuff like that. And you rose above it. You rose above it and you started manifesting into the light here. And it took you a lot of time, patience. Okay, patience is the key here. Okay, and a lot of healing that came through. But definitely you're manifesting here. Okay. In the current energy, you're going through a death and rebirth. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but you're going through, or Leo, doesn't have to be those signs, but you're going through a huge death and rebirth. Okay, there's a huge transformation when it comes to your happiness. There is happiness here, and the sun shining on. Okay, you're going through a death and rebirth, happiness, rainbow, feeling positive, feeling like good vibrations here. You know, happiness, returning to innocence. It's beautiful. A lot of you at this time are holding, I don't know if you're holding back or holding on to something, or you're holding on to something, maybe a grudge or something, or you're holding back, but you are steady here. Okay, there's an energy of you being steady. Okay, we're going to have to clarify. What you're not seeing coming is the Ace of Wands. So there's a new beginning, very passionate beginning when it comes to maybe your creativity, or what you're doing for yourself, or it could be a relationship, but there's excitement in the air. Okay, and this is something that you've been waiting for. Okay, and in the outcome, you got the Three of Swords. There could be some type of sorrow that you're still carrying within you, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. Okay, so we're gonna have to clarify now. See what's going on here. Give me a card for the Emperor. What can you tell me for the Emperor? Two of Pentacles, the Lovers. Okay, so there's 4 planets that are in retrograde right now, or going to be in retrograde. There's Mercury. Well, I know that the fourth, I can't remember the 4th planet. I think it's Saturn. Saturn will be going retrograde in your sign. Neptune in your sign, going retrograde. Mercury is in retrograde, and Chiron will be going into retrograde in Aries. Wow, it's going to be this is, and okay, so when being shown here is that you're trying to bring something into balance. Okay, definitely. And there's going to be, communication is going to be the key here. You have to make important decisions about situations. There could be, could be forgiveness in a union for some of you. It could be new love coming in for you as well. Okay, pure love, unconditional love. A lot of celebrations and abundance that's coming in. And I do see that you are going for it in the month of July. I do see that happening for you. And there's victory and success here. Definitely. Okay, it's about you taking your power back here and moving forward. Very nice. Let's look at Temperance. King of Wands. The Magician. Five of Pentacles and Five of Wands. This card wanted to come out. Okay, but it didn't come out. Okay. Five of Wands. One card for the Five of Wands, please. Okay, well, it wants to give me 2. 3. It wants to give me 3 cards. There's going to be a resolve here. Okay? Maybe there was interference in the past. I felt that there was an energy here that you felt left out, ghosted in the dark, or alone, or you were going through financial situations like struggles, but you started manifesting something here, okay? Like maybe more money or more stability in your life, okay? And, well, you know, I know patience is very hard for Aries, but I know that you've been cultivating patience, and I know you've been very, very patient. Trusting the process here. And there's a calling here, and I feel like you do know this. And with this calling that's coming through, you're going to take action here, okay? You're going to take action towards something. And what's being shown to me is that there's going to be celebrations around you around this time. You're moving away from this conflict, whatever this conflict is, you're moving away from it. And maybe there was conflict in the home for some of you, okay? Maybe there was interference in the home for some of you. Now there's two messages here, okay? For some of you, you're going to be leaving home, okay? For some of you, not all of you, because there's conflict and too much interference. Or there's also an energy where you're going to overcome this, and there is stability in the home and happiness in the home, and someone is returning home, okay? And someone is taking action towards this, okay? So there was 2 messages there. Let's look at the death card in the current energy. Okay, death and rebirth. You're going through a huge transformation here. There's a breakthrough, finally. There's a breakthrough, clarity. Okay, this is what you're getting. Let's look at this 10 of Cups. Why is this 10 of Cups here? There's a wish fulfillment here that you truly want. You want to be happy. Could be about your past or people of your past. It can be with your family. There's exchanges. There's happiness that's taking place here. A lot of communication. A lot of great ideas. A lot of happiness. Okay, and let's look at the Sun card in the current energy. For some of you, this could be a marriage. It doesn't have to be. It's about taking the higher road here. A lot of you could be guiding others, or someone's guiding you. There is definitely a offer on the table here, and you know, as you're going through this transformation, or there's been a death or rebirth or something that you're going through here, you are releasing at this time. You're releasing a lot because you're in this hangman position. Okay, you're releasing like regrets, hurt, frustration here, and Spirit's saying that you have to cross this bridge, but you're looking at the 3 cups that are down and all the things that took place, but you're not actually looking at the fact that there's still 2 cups that are standing very strong in front of you. Okay, there could be a union here for sure for some of you, but definitely there's an offer coming in. It's about taking the higher road here. Okay, whatever this offer is, you are releasing this because something here has been stuck, or you've been in limbo, or something has been stagnant where you've been trying to find different perspectives. Give me another card for this, please. That's going to be that there is sorrow. There's a message that's going to be coming in that's going to bring you an offer here. Yeah, there's collaboration and teamwork. Okay, a strong foundation here. And something is definitely going to come into balance, that whatever you give, you're going to be receiving. Let's look at this 4 of Pentacles here. Page of Swords. And a cup. Or whatever it is, there's someone here that's coming in slowly. You are making progress. A lot of you are being honest. You need to be honest and speak truthfully about how you feel, Aries. If you're holding on to something or holding back, you need to speak, okay? Definitely you've been working on yourself. You're in the moment here, okay? And you've been putting a lot of work towards yourself or your monetary. I do see something coming in financially. There's a gift or something, some type of monetary that's coming in, or someone here that's going to bring in some type of stability. And what you're not seeing is the Ace of Wands. The Tower is coming in. Expect the unexpected here. Beautiful change with the Ace of Wands. Let's look at the 3 of Wands. You've been waiting for this new beginning for a long time. What's this 3 of Wands about? Yeah, it's been difficult, okay? And it's been difficult. You carried a lot on your shoulders for a very long time. You're coming to an end of a journey where you were tired here. You had to take some time off and rest. Okay, there was maybe time off with a union, okay, or unions where you were shown or been shown that there was a new path available for you and you were going towards this new path. Okay, because there was an ending of a cycle that you had to go through. And light, there's definitely light at the end of in the end, okay? And what being shown is that something is coming in divine timing. It's about listening to your heart. You've been seeing the signs, you've been feeling it. And there is someone coming in with stability. There is wealth here as well, and stability, okay? Wealth and stability is here. Now, let's look at this 3 of Swords. Nine of Wands. Judgment. Page of Swords. Spirit says that you have the courage and the strength to go through this. Okay, there's something you're waiting for. You're doing like a life review and seeing like how far you come in a situation. Yes, there's an ending where, there was an ending where something did break you, like maybe physically or could be emotionally or spiritually here. Okay, but there's finally light, and I feel like you're healing. Your heart is reopening itself here. Okay, you had to go through a lot. You went through a lot of tests. Okay, definitely, and you're extremely tired, but you're persevering and determined to move forward here. There will be a judgment coming in. There's going to be new ideas taking place, some type of online communication, but there's definitely something that here you are overcoming. And again, don't forget, got the Wheel of Fortune. There's a new contract coming in. Are you going to seize it? Remember, you came in as the Emperor. First card out. You're going to take action or not? I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aries, and I'll see you next week.